Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box. I'm Jahan, and today we're going to play CyberPunk Red with a writer from R Talsorian, James Hutt. I will be playing today instead of running, as per usual. I will be playing Yellow Jacket.
Wow, that's a big change. Thanks again, James Hutt from R Talsorian, for joining us. I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary. And tonight I'll be playing the part of Armadillo. I'm a smooth talker. I'm a good looker. I'm a solo from the border, the Rio Grande.
You know, pretty much just like he is in real life, honestly. Like Gary's just playing himself. Like that's the thing. I am Leighton. I am also with Fresh Out the Box. And I'm gonna be playing a character named Levite. Levite. I drive. I'm a driver. I drive. That's what I do. That's the thing that I do. That's all.
Hello, everybody. I'm James Hutt. I'm a game designer at R Talsorian Games. I'm super happy to be playing with these guys. And I think everybody's going to have a great time today. I hope you enjoy watching. Play some CyberPunk Red. You ready?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hey.
CyberPunk Red.
Psyched
I'm
for
so ready.
I am CyberPunk Red in the face, let me tell you.
See, whenever I initially bought my gear, I bought a grenade launcher and I sold it, and now I have flak instead, so I get to really be Armadillo. I get to have the shield, I get to have the flak, and I'm ready to go.
Oh, I'm gonna
Beautiful.
toss you plenty of flack.
Okay, so let me give you a quick introduction. You three are a very unfortunate lot. Yellow Jacket, you didn't really deserve any of this. Your folks got in with the wrong people, and you were born in with the wrong people, and one of them wants you dead. You might suspect this, because they wrapped you up in all of this. What that is, I'll explain in a moment. Armadillo. You may have gotten yourself in over your head, but it's not particularly difficult for you because you're used to being in situations like this. However, this one is different than anyone you've been in before. It's interesting to see how you interact with it. And Levite.
Levite.
I get
Levite. Yeah,
Levite?
Levite. Yeah, you got it.
Levite, you've recently left your nomad clan. You're probably on your way back in, right? But on your way out, you ran in with the wrong crowd. You made some bad decisions, and that's just me saying it like it is. These bad decisions have led all of you with a bomb in your head. Placed there by military. Now nationalized in the U.S. government as part of the military. This chip has several abilities, but you know it goes off if you try to take it off. If you die, or 3. If they assume that your cover is blown as part of this covert, we didn't send these people, who are these people, force. It also has the ability to do weird things in your head. It's made you burn off your fingernails before, burn off your fingerprints. That wasn't fun. And the smell of burning skin really makes you want a burger. Particular, it makes you want a Pengy burger.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one in Night City. It happens to be in the north of Night City. It happens to be located near the Militech compound. Why that's relevant, I might not know. There's only one Pengy burger. Number 2 with the special sauce. And
Ever
you all have a
since I
hankering.
first started coming to town, I've always loved that Pangy Burger. I got a real hankering for that number 2 with the chocolate malt.
Yellow Jacket, how do you feel about the Pengy burger number 2 with the special sauce?
I like it, but I mean only because I hate myself.
Are you hungry?
Oh, I'm absolutely, yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm not one to ignore a craving.
What about you?
Oh, I know what it means. I know what it means, and I don't like it, but I'm gonna fucking go.
That's right. You're the only one that's been here before that's had a number 2 Pengy Burger in this context. So let's not sugarcoat it. You got to go to Pengy Burger.
Gotta go to Pengy Burger.
You got to go Pengy Burger. You got to get the number 2 with sauce. The special.
You know, ever since I came to this town, I had a hard time settling down and finding a place to, lay my head. Haven't been able to save up for a car. Just so happens I live close to the Pengy Burger, so I don't mind if I walk on over.
Sounds good. So, the inside of the Pengy Burger restaurant. It's like a old style diner, like a rocket style situation. But it's got black and white check on everything. And all of the waiters and waitresses are wearing these apron overalls that have tuxedo printed on them. And they're wearing this big penguin hat. That has a little microphone on the side of it for taking orders. And the funniest thing about Pengy Burger is when you drive up to the drive-in window, the person taking your order peeks their head out. Their little stupid penguin hat comes out of the side of the building. When it's raining, the tip of the beak gets wet on these hats, and they look like they're in considerable pain.
Just imagining the water running right off into the driver window as they hand you a bag and just getting water dumped in on you the whole time. Thanks for coming to Pengy Burger.
How inefficient, yeah.
All right. So, Pengy Burger wise, this being a fantasy setting, indoor dining still exists. So you can all sit down and enjoy your Pengy Burger at the Pengy Burger bar, which is where we'll open a general scene. Why don't y'all sit next to each other because there's no space left. There's only 3 spots at the bar.
Yeah, I'll slide on in. No problem.
Woo-wee! I kick in the front door, and you hear clink, clank, clink, clank as my spurs and my cowboy boots jingle, jangle. I'm wearing a full-on, flak helmet, like an army helmet, with the middle cut out so my blue mohawk sticks up and the Texas flag is painted on the side. I have contacts in my eyes if you get close that are little yellow contacts with gray armadillos in the middle. And I walk over to the jukebox, boom, and I hit it with my elbow, and the funky track starts playing. I go to the counter to order my number 2 with special sauce.
So this is the guy that's gonna get me killed this time.
Yeah, I try not to sit next to that guy, but I'm not dressed quite as crazy as him, but I am wearing a nice black urban flash jacket, which is kind of nice. T-shirt underneath, and some cargo pants, and I have the subdermal light tattoos that move around underneath my skin, depicting various cartoon actions, a lot of them involving Yellow Jackets.
And for me, I'm sitting at the bar. I know exactly who. I know at least as much as these are the 2 people I'm going to be spending the next few hours of maybe the last few hours of my life with. What I look like is I got this hat on, I got this beard, white button-down shirt, long black jacket, long black slacks. That's the thing.
What's that smell? I smell a nomad.
Oh no!
I'm gonna sit down right next to Levite. Let me get 2 coffees, 1 for the nomad.
I don't know how you smell me, but hello, thank you for coffee. I could use it.
You smell like gasoline and leather.
Not
The
a whole lot.
waitress comes to bring your coffees. They're in these penguin-shaped mugs that have an opening on the beak, so you can drink them like beak forward,
God.
or you can turn them to the side and drink them like that. 2 penguin coffees, she says.
Oh, thanks, doll. I'm gonna look right at her and give her the old lean back.
I sip mine through the side, needless to say.
All right.
I'll quietly order one, sitting on the other side of Levite and trying not to garner the big one's attention.
So, question.
Answer.
Who has yet to order their number 2 with special sauce?
I'll order mine right now.
I
Sounds
haven't
good.
yet.
Levite, your brain begins to demand a number 2 with special sauce. Would you like to fight the craving with a resist torture and drugs roll?
You know what? I don't plan on being successful, but I am going to. I'm going to fight it. I'm already here. I know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna fight it anyway. I'm gonna roll. You said a what?
A resist torture and drugs.
A resist, torture, and drugs, which would be in this.
You need to hit a 20.
Skills. Okay, I get.
And if you roll a 10, criticals, so let me know.
All right, that is just 1d10, so that is a 5 on the die. That is a 7 through my stats. So that is a 12, which means I'll order a number 2 with special sauce.
All right. The burger fryer sort of kicks up in the back. There's a children's birthday party, additionally, in the restaurant with you all right now, making a bunch of interesting noise. But most of them are playing a VR game, so it's actually rather quiet. Keeps them nice and sedated. Probably makes the birthday party kind of less headache-inducing.
Yeah, I'm definitely nervous because I don't know what to expect. I haven't done this before. I don't like the whole situation.
It probably must feel weird being strangely compelled to eat a burger.
Yeah, it's
Travel halfway across the city to a specific burger restaurant.
I don't normally eat Pangy Burger.
Is there a kosher option? I forget, and if so, I ask for it.
All Pangy burgers are kosher. Actually,
Pangy burgers are kosher. Perfect. That's all I need to do.
it's halal.
Welcome to all our new viewers and new followers. Thank you so much for following, and thanks for being here.
Hello.
It's also not meat. Just goes without saying.
Yeah. No wonder it's kosher.
The waitress comes back. They present you all some to-go orders for Pangy burgers, despite you ordering in-house.
You know, coffee and a burger's been a staple in my family ever since I was a young boy.
Oh,
Levi, the bag is really heavy.
I'm gonna peek in there, nice and stealthily.
There's a loaded handgun in the bag.
I'm gonna feel around without looking, so that I'm gonna feel around for like a slip of paper or a note or something I can read for a little bit more information.
There appears to be some sort of like pointy thing. With a plunger.
Yeah, that's okay.
Maybe a needle. There's a burger in there too.
Hey, give me that!
This is literally my burger.
Reach
Why?
in and unwrap that burger. I eat that one and I give him mine. So I didn't trust that waitress. Something about her. I think she might have poisoned my food. But you,
It's worth mentioning, Armadillo. There's also a loaded handgun in your burger.
I take that loaded handgun out and I put it in an empty holster I have and trade burgers with Levite.
Sounds good.
I've been trying to stay out of their way because I don't know them, but seeing what's in their burgers, I shall check mine as well.
Sounds good. There's additionally a loaded handgun in yours
Huh.
as well.
All right. Is there anyone else in this penguin burger that yeah. Is there anyone else? Are there any like civs in this
I did mention there was a children's birthday party.
Yeah, you did mention there was a children's, but none of them are real people. I'm just kidding. They're children. Who cares?
So half of them are plugged into a VR game right now. The other half are eating birthday cake.
All right. I'm gonna look a little deeper.
They didn't see anything.
I'm gonna
yet?
look a little deeper into this bag to see if there are any directions of any kind of what to do with this handgun.
Speaking of which, now that you have this number 2 penguin burger in your hand, the smell is irresistible.
So the sudden urge to eat this thing disturbs me. I'm gonna try not to.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll some resist torture and drugs.
That's gonna be a total of an 8. So that's not gonna do.
You are unable to resist the flavor of
The flavor town.
the flavor town that awaits you.
Well, I'm gonna eat it.
Taking a vacation.
Oh, it's so
Flavor
good.
town.
It's so good. Ma'am, did you say these were on the house? You don't think I could get another one, do you?
Armadillo tuna.
The waitress actually is gone for some reason. She does not appear to be in the kitchen. It's kind of weird. Maybe she went into the freezer.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite my lip and try not to eat it, but the craving's too much, and I might just like shed a single tear because I'm being forced to do this. And I'm kind of nervous, being surrounded with children with a mysterious burger and a handgun, about what could happen next. But I eat it, so.
Yeah. The there's a black car that sort of drives almost all the way directly up to the doors, up onto the sidewalk. They sort of block the entrance to the building.
I stand up and I start walking towards that car. I know what's up.
Put my hand on the gun. I get ready to draw. I don't know who's coming out of this car.
There's nobody in the car. Doors are open.
Ah,
I step
Okay.
to the driver's seat.
no problem.
Yeah, I'll eye the other two as they head towards it, and I'll shrug and follow suit.
I'll motion over to Yellow Jacket. He seems like he needs a little encouragement. So
Yeah, I'm very hesitant.
Yeah. Just come on.
Shotgun! Shotgun!
There's sort of like a piece of paper on the dash that gives you a specific address.
All right, handgun in the holster or pocket or whatever the F. I got. You know what? I got a holster in my jacket. That's where that's going. I check on what this other pointy thing is. What does it look like now that I'm in the car?
The pointy thing appears to be a syringe of some kind.
No directions on it.
No directions on the syringe as of yet. Armadillo, do you have weapons tech?
Yes, absolutely. Roll to 5. What kind of weapons check would you like? Just in
Why don't
general?
you just give me your highest? This is just a knowledge roll on weaponry. So give me your highest bullet firing skill.
Highest bullet firing. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
So I imagine when you get a new handgun, you check it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And
During
always point it in a safe direction and keep your finger outside the trigger guard until you're ready to use it. Index your weapon, people.
Well, at least he's responsible.
So when you do check it, you realize these the bullets inside of it are like strangely tipped.
Hell yeah.
They appear to be like they're like anodized with an interesting pattern on them, and they're sort of like capped with these like black tips that appear to have like a liquid in them.
Okay.
There's some weird stuff going on here.
I can conclude those are some kind of poison-tipped bullets, right? Something like that.
You haven't seen them before, but they certainly don't look normal.
No, they look like a bullet, except they got more danger on one end than I'm used to.
I have a base 14 and handguns, so I'll check mine too. Is mine similar situation?
Yeah, yours is a similar situation.
Okay.
I just figured since he checked the gun earlier, he would have seen something up there.
Yeah. Could I perhaps try to identify what's up with these bullets with some sort of tech check?
Sounds good. Sure. Why don't you just roll basic tech?
Basic tech.
Or
I get a
weapons
plus
tech.
11 to that.
What's up?
Assist with a resist torture drugs to see if I can identify this poison, if it's something normal.
The resist torture and drugs is for resisting poisons, not identifying them.
Okay.
But you can assist his roll. That will give him a +1.
Perfect.
Additionally, if he wants to take extra time, he can get an additional +1. So that's called the complementary skills system, and that's just basic teamwork. So,
Yeah.
Yellow Jacket, why don't you add 2 to everything at the end of the day?
Check
Absolutely.
that out, CyberPunk
So
Red.
that's going to give me
Teamwork
a,
makes the dream work.
13, 16.
Okay. So it seems that there's like an acid of some kind, perhaps a designer acid in these, and they're hand-filled. So they're not made in a mass assembly way. So they're probably like low-run prototypes, possibly experimental.
Well, these are some high-tech, bespoke, corrosive rounds we got here.
Hey, douchebags, do you also have a syringe in your bags?
Not that I was told. I don't think so. I'll check again. I'll make sure, but mine just had a burger and a gun.
I'm gonna put that in a pocket where it's not gonna stick me, but where it's not gonna be readily available for well, not readily available, but where it's not gonna fall out.
This van pulled up.
It's got a plastic tip, like an insulin.
That scans. That's gonna go.
This van pulled up on its own. Are we driving it to the location, or is it driving us?
Oh, I'm gonna drive this bad boy.
Okay, there you go.
So let's talk about driving. Levite, you have a Levite. Sorry, I'm
No, you were actually right about Levite.
Yeah,
Levite.
Levite.
It's like Levi. It's like the jeans, except there's a T.
Levite.
Levite.
I like it.
Yeah.
Levite. Any of my players will tell you I'm terrible with names.
No worries.
Levite, you are really, really good at driving because you're a nomad, and that's what you're good at. So you're not gonna have to roll to drive this car because you have above a 10 base.
Mhm.
That's stat plus skill together. That's our word for it.
Yep.
So you don't have to drive. You don't have to roll for normal driving. If you want to do something crazy like jump the gorge, do a like extreme sudden stop, go from one end of the highway to the other end of the highway in a way that you're not supposed to, unless you're on the evening news. You are more than welcome to do that, and you'll actually find it rather easy to hit those. So feel free to Tokyo drift whenever you want.
Excellent. Yeah. I'm gonna.
All things are mostly available to you. As long as you don't roll a 1, that would be really bad.
That would
I
be
have to
really
look at
bad.
the car accident rules. They exist.
But it's really good if you roll a 1 and then a 10. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, me. and
That's
Gary
how
made
everybody
those
ends
rolls.
up with whiplash.
Oh,
Okay. So it sort of leads you to a airfield a bit north of the Militech compound, in the forest, to the north of Night City. Once you get into the forested segment, like you're starting to go into the middle of California. start to get into the place where there used to be a lot of almond trees before that Dust Bowl thing that happened 80 or so years ago.
Mm.
A lot of dead almond trees. And you pull onto a sort of dirt side road, which leads to like a one-strip airfield in the middle of a grove that's entirely unmarked. You drove into a farm to get here. Not many farms have airstrips in the middle of them.
You know, where I come from, whenever they take you to the farm, it means they're gonna take you out and shoot you in the back of the head. Y'all ain't planning on shooting me in the back of the head, is you?
I don't think. At least the chip's not telling me to do that yet. So.
I haven't heard anything on the matter.
Good. Glad
On
to
the
see we're all
runway.
peachy.
On the runway, there is a single plane, a cargo plane, with its back liftgate open.
Ah, hell. You know, I didn't pack an overnight bag for this. It looks like we're gonna be gone at least a weekend. Someone's gonna have to take care of my dog, Duke. Oh, damn it, I think I left my phone at the damn Penguin restaurant. Well, shit.
I'm gonna sort of put my head back on the headrest and let out a sigh, thinking about getting on the plane.
I'm gonna drive right up to it.
I really hope we don't have to fly, man.
That's alright. Duke's a smart dog. He'll figure out how to open the food bag. He'll just tear it open. He'll probably be fine. It's just 3 days, right?
You drive onto the plane. There's 2 people in it right now. There's a woman about 60, 70, with is sort of strapped onto the cargo sort of parachute jumper area, strapped to the wall with a combat helmet on.
Mm.
Oh, hell yeah, Grandma! Hell yeah!
Her eyes are sort of glazed over and featureless.
Does she look like she's alive?
She looks like she's alive. She almost looks like she's been turned off.
Oh, she's jacked in. Yeah, she's in the virtual world. Okay.
And there is what looks to be a pilot, sort of sitting there, just sort of looking at his phone.
We in the right place?
Yeah. Have a seat.
Can you tell us any more, or you also just along for the ride?
Not until we're up in the air.
Sure thing, sir.
Strapped in and ready to go, Captain.
Yeah, I'll strap in and I'll be tapping my leg, closing my eyes, and trying to pretend I'm somewhere else.
Hey, you're all good, kid.
Sounds good.
I don't even know how old you are. How old do you look?
How old is Yellowjack?
I'm probably
Kid is
about 26.
Oh, you're like a year older than I am.
Oh.
All right, kid.
a year younger than I am.
Oh, not my real age. Not my real age. My real age.
My real age.
3 years younger. But yeah. Yellow Jacket. You're just get a grip.
So who's sitting next to the woman? There's 4 seats.
Hey, right here. I'm talking her ear off, even though she hasn't responded yet. You know, you remind me of somebody I used to know. You look like my Aunt Maybelline, and she used to make the best damn pralines you ever had. Also, her pecan pie was all right. And,
Honestly, bro, they're pronounced pralines. I just want to throw that out there. So.
Oh, now you speak up. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me, Mr. Driver Man.
No, hey, I'm.
Mr. Hold on, be quiet while I gotta make a left up ahead.
From my closed eyes, I'll chuckle at the back and forth. At least it's distracting.
The sort of pilot gets up and looks at his watch, and pulls a lever, and the back lift gate begins to open. Sorry, The opposite of what I said. Close.
I
Of course.
take one last breath of fresh Night City air.
And he sort of motions. He pokes the older woman in the like harness to sort of be like, "Put on your harness, if you haven't already."
Yeah, I'm strapped in.
Need help flying this thing?
Flies itself, most but I'll let you know if I need a nap.
Got you. Don't feel like dying in the air when I could do it myself.
I'll kind of
The,
grimace at the thought.
The pilot sort of gets into the plane, and the plane begins to taxi for about 5 or so minutes to the back of the runway, and then takes off rather quickly. Though there's a single tilt rotor Pegasus engine that provides a little bit of vertical lift so it can take off in a much smaller runway.
Very nice.
Nice piece of work.
The vehicle that was driven on here sort of rattling a bit. The pilot tells someone to secure that.
That ain't me. That's all you, big gay.
Okay, Nomad. That ain't my car, but sure.
I'll take a big swallow, because I don't want to get out of my chair, but I don't want to get crushed by a car in a cargo bay, so I'm gonna go help him.
Sounds good. Why don't you roll some basic tech, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, I could roll basic tech. My basic tech's good, with assistance from Armadillo, correct?
Could I?
Yeah, you
roll,
can get
Could I roll an evasion to keep us up and steady while this plane's bouncing around and Jocelyn make sure we don't get crushed?
Sure. Why don't you roll that? So you're rolling a complementary skill. We'll do the complementary skill first. If you roll high enough, I'll give his skill roll +1.
Rolled a 20 altogether.
I'll give his roll a +1.
That gives me a 16.
16 passes it passes the difficult threshold, which this is, being kind of shaky around in the middle of the air, and you put in some of the wedge blocks that were supposed to be put in before takeoff to quiet that thing down. The grandmother, in the confusion, sort of just slumps her head forward.
Hey, Netrunner. Does that look like something you should deal with?
The grandma?
Yeah, she ain't the most talkative type.
I'll go give her a look
Jacked
over.
into something. I don't know how to deal with all that. Do you know how to figure out what she's doing?
Is she jacked in or anything?
No, she does not appear to be jacked in.
I'm not a medical person, but I'll try and see if she's alive. Take her pulse.
Sure.
Maybe.
Why don't you roll some first aid?
All right. Ooh, that's pretty good. First aid. That technical skill?
Yes.
Yeah, there it
I
is.
believe it's tech.
Yeah, I got a
You get
15.
What'd you get?
15 altogether.
Oh. So that's the difficult threshold, but you got to beat the difficult threshold in order to make. But you hit the everyday threshold, so most people can do this action without special training. Unfortunately, it's not high enough, but you do learn a little bit of information you could get without special training. One, she's not jacked in. Two, her eyes are glazed over. She's still alive, she's still breathing, but she's in some sort of coma.
Okay.
Knowing now that she's not jacked in, I'm gonna go check on her. You mind if I also roll a first aid tech?
Sure.
Now that we're doing it, I'm trained in first
So
aid.
the
There's no
rule
reason
the
not
rule
to.
on re-rolling things that you fail is you can only re-roll something if you can get a higher, like if you can get more modifiers to try it again better. But it says nothing about a different person trying it too.
I am trained also in this. I have a base 7, so I'll help you also if that changes the number and gives us a better chance.
I have a base 7 because of the levels I put in there with the stats. So yeah, if you're helping, I'll take it.
15. I rolled a 15 to assist.
That's a high enough roll to give him a +1.
All right, here we go. And I rolled like shit, so so that was a great assist, bro. But I rolled a 3 on the die, which means that's an 11 total. So
Miraculously, you can also take additional time to get a +1. There's like the complementary skills mechanic, and then there's the taking extra time mechanic. Taking extra time means you can take 4 times as long to get a +1, which you can combine to be higher than your previous one to try it again.
I do love, absolutely, I will do that. I will take even more time.
Yeah, but you were already assisted, so you're gonna have to be assisted and take additional time for this one. So we're gonna need Gary's help again.
Absolutely. Come on, sweet dice. Yes, rolled a 9 plus my base 7. I'm good to go on my side.
I'm moving on to a new die. 'Cause that one wasn't being nice. So here we go. Well, that's a 1. So I kill him. I just fucking no, I'm kidding. But that is a 1. That is a 1 on the die. So
That is a fumble. We don't have fumble tables, but for the culture, I'm supposed to say that something extra bad happens.
Hey, I got an idea. How about you take that out of your bag and give her a shot, see if she wakes up.
you know, it's not a bad idea, but I don't know if I want to waste the shot if it's not what we're supposed to do.
So the woman in your sort of tests her. She sort of like rolls her head to the side, and it's just sort of a little frothing. Little frothing comes out. That can't be good.
Ah, God. Okay.
Maybe she's allergic to yellow jackets.
Where's the other guy?
He's piloting. He's in the pilot bay. These planes are actually really effing loud, so he can't hear any of this.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up. Well, is he wearing a comm set?
Yeah.
I have the radio transmitter internal components.
Oh, you can totally connect to that.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm
easy.
gonna connect to
I'm
that.
not even gonna make you roll for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my internal radio. Hey, this lady's frothing. She might be dying.
Well,
there's a first aid kit in the car, I think, under the seat. She does that a lot, though. Usually doesn't mean she's dying.
What does it mean?
Oh, I mean, she should be fine when we get over, when we get a couple miles out. She's,
That's a relief. Glad to hear it. I just sit back down and relax.
this is just normal for her. Something about a chip malfunction, I think, for her.
Oh, damn.
so this is where we could be.
Knowing
Nice.
that it's a chip malfunction, and having such high tech skills, is there anything I can do for her?
Do you want to attempt to do surgery? Right
Yeah,
now?
it would have to be surgery. Yeah,
The chip is in her head,
Yeah.
and you do know that if you fail that, it will explode.
Oh, it's that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with that chip.
No, we don't want to mess with any fucking. If
Technically, it explodes with the force of a grenade located inside of your head.
Yeah, that's rough.
It
No,
goes through your helmet.
Located inside the cargo hold of a plane, which could
Yeah.
depressurize and slow us all out. Oh, a couple thousand feet splat to California, yay.
yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be the altitude
This might
messing
be-
with it, but yeah.
This might be a good time to mention the features of the cargo hold.
Mhm.
We've got that car blocked up with wedges. It's not going anywhere. It's strapped down. We have a couple of parachutes on the wall. There are 5 of them. In addition, there is some like secure shelving in some netting nearby that does have probably equipment in it. There is, of course, also a unnamed woman in combat gear, frothing at the mouth, half there.
I
Mostly
go
not.
and grab myself a parachute. You can never be too prepared. Scouts honor.
I'm gonna try and like strap her head in so it doesn't flop around everywhere and she doesn't hurt herself.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's the least I can do. I don't know, but I'll do that and then I'll wander around looking at stuff with Armadillo, I guess.
I'm gonna strap back in for now. I don't wanna mess with anything. I know what happens when we mess with the wrong things.
Yeah, I want to. Can we see any of the equipment that's strapped up, or do we have to like get into it?
Oh, it's in those black. How do I explain this? It's the. You ever have nice camera equipment? You probably have nice camera equipment. They comes in those. You can get those black plastic shell cases.
Yeah.
They look kind of hardcore.
Mm.
It's in those. Those are cool.
Okay, so I can see cases. It's hard to tell. Nah.
They don't appear locked. They're just snapped down. They're in one of those like canvas lattice areas.
Any of those cases big enough to carry a shield?
Most of them are like sort of that big.
Okay.
Some of them are smaller. Nothing is big to hold a full riot shield.
I'm of the inquisitive sort. I can't really help myself. I'm gonna try and peek inside one if I can get to it without like making everything cascade all over the plane.
Sounds good. You open one. It's full of night vision goggles.
Huh.
Hey, look at the prop. Fuck yeah.
That's super cool.
I know, right? Splinter Cell, $20 at GameStop. It was the display piece. They displayed it for years and years and years after that game came out.
You are the Splinter Cell. Now you're Sam Fisher, baby.
Uh,
You know, I've been chomping at the bits for another Splinter Cell game that's 2-on-2. Like, I was growing up Splinter Cell Pandora. 2 mercs, 2 spies. It was great. One team could sneak through the vents. One team was army, stacked to the teeth. I want another one, man. I'm hungry for it.
There's
Yeah.
definitely exciting stuff they could do with that property. You check any of the other cases, Yellow Jacket?
Well, that just makes me more curious. I'm gonna close and secure that one before I open another one, though.
Of course. The next one you open is just a bunch of ski masks.
I'll look at that and be like, huh. I'll check another one.
You got some flares.
Okay. It's like a bunch of like Spec Ops gear. That's what it seems like.
Well, maybe we should take this moment in time to get supplied up.
Yeah. Especially if we're jumping in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna radio the pilot again. I'll be like, hey man, are we allowed to just start equipping ourselves?
He responds, "Oh, I thought this is your first flight. I thought I'd have to explain this all to you. Yeah, no, get you ready."
Okay. Well, I guess that solves that. I'll relay that info back to everybody. But yeah, come get your stuff. Hey, Levite.
Toss me some of the night vision. Toss me a night vision goggles.
Yeah, I guess we'll start unpacking and readying up.
Yeah.
Any flashbangs in there?
No grenades. So let me give you the general rundown of everything in there. There's 4 night vision goggles. There are some ski masks, and there's a tub of grease paint for 2 of them, but it'll be enough for everybody. And there is what looks to be there's a bunch of flares, and there is a scanner module. You sort of hold it in hand. There's a box, and there are 2 antennas sort of coming out with a little screen.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take a ski mask.
That's all that's in there.
I'll take a ski mask. I'll take my goggles. I'll do the grease paint, which I'm familiar with because I am of the sneaky sort of person. How many flares are there right around?
There are about 6. They're in 2 colors: green, red, 3 in green.
Okay. Green and red.
You said there. Okay, so I'm gonna grab 1 green, 1 red.
Sounds good.
It's like in The Rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take 1 green, 1 red, and I'll hand them to Armadillo as well.
Thanks, cowboy. I appreciate it.
I'll kind of eye him and sort of take his measure because he's very intimidating.
As you look at me, I rip the top of my ski mask. Like I'm looking at it. I'm doing my best to rip the top open, and then I put it on so my mohawk sticks out the top, and then I can put my helmet back in on top of the ski mask. I'm looking at it. I'm like, hell yeah.
I'll sort of nod at this and be like, but yeah, and then I'll check out the scanner module as well and see, is it preset to anything in particular? Are they...
There is a wavelength that is preset to be searching for.
Okay. Can I tell what it is? And if not...
Very easily.
Yeah, okay.
You can do so physically, or you could jack into it.
Yeah, I'll jack in. I'm comfortable doing that. I have the jack in things. Interface plugs. There you go.
Sounds good. So considering there's no like people running up at you, I'm not going to enter you into initiative for this until you actually attack something, if you actually attack something. So now you're in the net. You're seeing like an AR series of rooms in front of you. This is how it always is when you jack in. You should roll Pathfinder, which is a Netrunner ability, to look down the net. Or you can, blindly run forward into the net.
I will not do that. I'll roll Pathfinder.
Considering you have no reason to like worry about net actions or getting this done fast, you're out of combat. You can take the slow route.
Yeah. I'll
res some of your program. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'll roll a Pathfinder.
Roll Pathfinder.
Do I add anything to it?
You add your Netrunner level.
Okay.
So you add 4.
4. Okay, so I got it all together.
You're rank 4. Roll a d10, add 4. That's basically all of Netrunner.
That's pretty simple. Yeah. So I got a 10 altogether.
Cool. So the DVs in the net are a lot lower because they don't add, it's not stat and skill. It's just D10 Netrunner level. So a 10 is actually an excellent roll. You're able to see 10 floors into this architecture. You're able to see past a couple of walls, just X-ray through them. Here's what the net architecture looks like. There's 4 floors. The floor you're on right now has a password gate, then a password gate, then a data packet.
Okay, so I want to get to that data packet to uncover what it is. So I need to use back door to get through the passwords, right?
Yep. They're DV9 passwords, so you'll have to hit a 10 again.
Okay, is this a situation where I can take time?
Oh yeah, you can take 4x time to get a +1.
I would like to do that.
You can also roll a complementary skill, like a tech skill that would repair this item to understand more about this net to get a +2 when you combine both of them.
I can roll my own complementary skill?
Yes, you
cool.
can.
Okay, so yeah, I would like to roll...
Just like if I was playing the guitar and I wanted to sing, too.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will roll basic tech to try to give myself an additional +1.
Sounds good. Hit it up.
Altogether, I got a 16.
I'll allow it. Move forward.
Yeah, 16, and then I'm taking time, so I get altogether +2.
Yep.
Oh,
So now
no.
you roll the big oh no.
Yeah, it's an oh no. I rolled a 1.
Yes, let's get a fumble in the net. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm fumbling in the net here. Do I roll it again and subtract?
Yep. You do.
Well, I got, let's see. I had a base 6 minus 8. So -2.
Sounds good. You're unable to get past the password wall. Also, because you got that +2 to add to your roll, you're unable to retry the roll unless you can try to find a +3, which would, that would be very hard to achieve.
Yeah.
So you're probably not going to be able to break through this right now.
Sounds like.
You could always find the actual password to this, and that data file remains inscrutable.
Okay. How would I go about finding the actual password? Can I look in the case maybe, or is it like something a netrunner can try to find?
So trying to backdoor to figure out the password. If you backdoor successfully, you find the password. You were trying to do that.
Okay.
This is to say, if you had the actual password, you wouldn't have to even do that. You'd just put in Rosebud and move forward.
Okay.
It's not Rosebud.
Hey, Yellow Jacket, try Rosebud. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the net action, jack out the safe way.
Sounds good. You're back. Yeah, I mean, you never left reality because it's AR, not like full dive Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah.
So you're back here. Sometimes even the heroes.
Yeah, it happens. No, I'm gonna check the case and check the scanner itself to see if maybe it's printed on there somewhere.
Fair enough. You check the case. The case is actually older than any of the other material you've been given. This scanner appears to have been the high end of tech in 1992.
Oh no.
Which, considering that we're currently in 2045, is more than 50 years ago.
Gotcha.
That's ancient.
That is pretty old.
That puts it in service during the Panama conflict in the bloody war on drugs in CyberPunk.
Okay.
In which the U.S. Went to war with Nicaragua, Honduras, and El Salvador.
Oh, wow.
It started with an invasion of Panama.
Huh. Wonder what they would be scanning for back then.
The pilot sort of comes on and says, we're going to be entering Panama airspace in the next 40 minutes. Prepare final checks.
You know, I always spent a lot of time in Mexico, and the boys used to swear the girls in Panama were something to see. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I wish it was under better circumstances. Honestly, whatever that scanner is, I feel like we'll need it. So,
yeah, I'll take it.
Levite, you're real negative. Every day is what you make of it. If you want today to be the best day in your life, well, boy, when you jump out of here, close your eyes and dream.
You're named after Roadkill. I am not tempted to take advice from you.
I'll chuckle at that and then try to stop because I'll look at Armadillo kind of worried.
Hey, that's the national animal of Texas. You get that filth out of your mouth, son.
While I got the pilot,
national.
He doesn't happen to know the password, does he?
He says it's classified.
Okay, well, never hurts to ask. Yeah, well, Is it something I can stow on my person?
It's classified. It's classified. The password is classified.
Oh, I'll do that.
God, I hate that.
That's funny.
I hate that
That's
in
pretty
my
funny.
soul.
You like that? I just came up with it.
No, that's pretty funny. I like that.
It's good.
I like that. That's a
wanna-
good one. But yeah, I'll enter
Tell you what
classified.
my Wi-Fi password is in real life, but that's a lot like my Wi-Fi password in real life.
But yeah, with that, I can now get the data file. Correct?
Yeah. You enter in classified. There's another password gate in front of you.
That requires another one. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
I mean, do you want to try classified just for?
Yeah, I'll
just
try
for fucks?
classified.
Yeah. Okay. The password is the same as both times.
Awesome.
This is the height of tech in 1990.
Yeah.
2 DV9 walls.
Yeah. After finding that out, I was kind of embarrassed I didn't get through.
Hey, Yellow Jacket, I thought you were supposed to be good at. We were relying on you to survive. This is
Hey,
gonna be rough,
I
bro.
overestimated the system. That was the problem.
And you heard what that captain said. The code word's classified. How's he supposed to know?
But yeah, I will approach the data file.
All right. The data file is completely insecure. It's just readable entirely. It's a list of sort of locations. It appears to be there's a latitude and longitude of a place in Panama near the canal, sort of a dock building near the sort of southern part. On the South American side. Additionally, it has a bunch of like newspaper clippings in it. Unfortunately, the newspaper clipping files are corrupted.
Okay.
It's like opening a Mac from like it's like opening an Apple II and looking at a Space Invaders game on it. It's like, what's this? Why is it all in green?
Zoom beanies from 1994 Mac.
No, Zoom beanies,
Beanie's
bro?
Logical Adventure?
Wow.
Hip,
Make me a
Zoom
pizza!
beanie. Hip hip Zoom beanie.
Oh my! I haven't heard that name in 20-something years.
I don't know that I
later.
remember that
we
one.
can talk about Zoom Beanie's Logical Adventure later.
But yeah, is
love
there any
that
chance
game.
at restoring these corrupted files?
I'll be shot at it.
Okay.
Yellow Jacket, my man.
I'm gonna take my time with it. What's the roll gonna be?
I'm gonna take my time. Well, actually, we're about to be landing.
We got
so
40 minutes.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Speaking of which, hey Captain, are we supposed to be throwing this car out the back of the plane? Or are you gonna set us down somewhere?
You're jumping.
Hey Levi, you got a parachute for that car? Or is it staying on board?
That ain't my...
Car stays.
Damn.
Well, now I wonder why I'm here. Okay, well, give me a parachute, Yellow Jacket.
I'm sure we'll be able to find a car down there. But yeah, so is it gonna be a basic tech roll?
Yeah.
All right, so I got with the +1 from taking my time, I'm gonna have a 14 altogether.
All right. You're able to get a couple of files in. It's a mayor's sort of residence. It's a bunch of articles about like the mayor has installed a new swimming pool and a bunch of stuff that just has different shots of the mayor on sides of it.
That's interesting.
Different facial reconstructions. It's an old screen sheet.
Can I
Couple
tell
of
what
them.
the
They're
scanner's trying to find?
So the chip, there's a chip in it that can hold data. The thing it's trying to find is not the chip. You plugged into the chip.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's kind of like a Palm Pilot that also does something else, like it's spy tech.
Okay, I got you.
The file has nothing to do with what it's trying to find.
Oh, interesting. So I
You
might
plugged
not...
into an ancient Palm Pilot.
I gotcha. I'm gonna, as long as it seems safe, I'll download this to my local drive.
Sounds good. That's easy.
Yeah, and then I'll. What's that?
The trunk, the hood of that car sort of opens up, and there's a fax machine in it, and a piece of paper just starts ejecting from the fax machine.
But that's something only I see, right?
Oh no, it's a giant trunk of a.
It's happening in meat space.
Followed by it is. Okay. You see it because you're in AR, so you're seeing both.
I wasn't sure if it was me or just I'll safely remove my hardware, and I'll go check it out.
It sounds good. It is we've got a piece of paper. It has several instructions on it. It begins with no sort of greeting or message or any bit of identifying information. It says, bullet point 1, jab subject 237 with the included restoration.
I take out a pen and write it on my palm. Step 1, stab subject. All right, stab.
Jab. It says jab.
Oh, jab them. My bad.
Those are different words. Those are 2. Jump to. It gives a particular address. 3 is recover black box that responds to scanner. 4 is move to a specific dock on the Panama Canal for extraction.
Well, I'll look at the other two and be like, well, at least there's an extraction
if you run into like something that would completely destroy the mission objectives, you go to the roof of the building you're on and fire red flares.
All right.
At the extraction point, if you're not followed, if you want to give the all clear, that's what the green flare is for.
All right. I'll make a copy of this in my internal hard drive, and with this information,
there are some bullet points at the bottom of the list.
Oh, okay.
The first bullet point is no witnesses.
Yeah, I know what that means.
The second bullet point is witnesses are to be shot until they are well and truly dead with the provided corrosive ammunition that will not leave body of evidence.
Yeah, that scans.
Is that the only bullet point?
Yeah, those are the bullet points.
Okay.
All right. So, thank you, tech guy. I'm sorry. I never caught your name. A strange tech guy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. What? This motherfucker's the strange tech guy? Who are you talking about?
He's not talking about me.
I'd look at him. I'd be like, "Well, you'd be half right," and then I'll offer my hand. They call me Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket. I'm Levite, and only because he's been yelling his name all over the place. Hello, Armadillo.
Hello.
Armadillo.
Good to meet you both. It's a pleasure.
I'm going to strap a parachute on, and then I'm going to make sure the grease paint covers my light tattoos.
Yeah.
You have to use 2 coats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we should prepare for a jump. Can we those coordinates that we're supposed to jump through? Can we put them in like a GPS of sorts? We have all these. We have all this tech. Want to know exactly where we're going, so we know exactly where to jump.
Yeah, I can check it out with my internals. I have the whole internal agent thing and all that stuff.
Good.
But I mean, I'll check it out. Does any of that stuff match up with any of the information I found in the files?
In so much that it's in the same city. No. The pictures, the articles that you recovered on the Palm Pilot sort of chip, we're all different. We're about a mayor.
Gotcha.
In this area, about around a time during an American invasion of the city. It's unrelated.
Gotcha. Just checking. Yeah, you still got that needle, Levite?
Do in fact, and I imagine that that's gonna go into this nice lady.
Does she have like numbers on her anywhere?
No.
No.
I mean, would you like to check?
I mean, I'll give her a once over.
Not visible at the moment.
Not visible at the moment. I mean, I'm assuming that she's the subject. So, I mean, you want to do the honors, Levite?
Sure. I'm the one who got it in my bag. I might as well do it. I have this first aid thing that I swear I'm gonna finally roll well on. I promise.
You might want to make sure you have your parachute on first.
I do have my parachute on.
So, there's a very important mechanic in this game called luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
How much luck does everyone have? Because you can use this luck will stop at the end of the game. You only get one game to use this luck in, so you better use it all. You can put it numbers wise for each game session. You can put 1 point of luck in to any roll to get a +1. So if I put 3 points of luck in, I get a +3. But then I don't have it anymore. And if I screw up the roll anyways, that +2 is just kind of gone, and I feel real bad. But at the same time, you can't hoard it in between sessions because it goes away. So smoke them if you got them.
I might as well. I do have 8 luck, so I might as well use one of them right now.
Yeah,
You're a very lucky guy.
I
am a very lucky guy. Gonna use that luck. Gonna roll this first aid.
Great to use on stuff you're not good at.
Well, hey, I rolled a 10. So that's a total of...
Roll that 10 again.
Roll that 10 again. Here we go. That's 6.
That makes it a 16. What's it adding to it? How much luck did you put in that?
Adding 7. Well, I added 1 luck, just for 1 luck. So I now have 7 out of my 8 luck left, plus my first aid, which is 7. So that's
17 plus 7.
Yeah, 17 plus 7 is 24.
Well, you're 1 point off of hitting the incredible difficulty threshold, but you do hit heroic. So you're able to sort of jab this woman directly in her vein and administer the jab.
Damn, Levite, I thought you were a driver. You might be the best phlebotomist I ever seen in my life.
Phlebotomist?
That's right.
Good word. I didn't even wouldn't have put that one across.
Thanks. Ah!
Oh my god.
The woman is awake. Her eyes are sort of like looking around, like, where am I? Who are you people? What's going on?
We're told to stick you with a thing.
Oh God, I'm in the plane again?
Hi, good to meet you. I'm Armadillo. I'm from the Rio Grande. I'm a solo. This here's my best friend Levite. He's a driver in the Nomad. And over here's my friend Yellow Jacket.
And our friend Armadillo likes to talk and tell everybody exactly who we are.
We're gonna jump into Panama.
Well, I'm afraid of heights.
Well, it's a little too late for that now, ma'am. You're about 8 hours in the sky.
Yep.
Hey, you know the deal, lady. We don't have a choice.
I've never. What?
Look,
Does she
I kinda
seem that
feel bad.
confused? That's
Remember
crazy.
anything? Literally anything. I was eating a Pengy burger.
God, a
Ah,
stupid
yeah.
freaking Pengy burger.
Very good. I was gonna say, I feel bad for this lady because she didn't get a burger.
Number
before.
two,
But did
remember
you know-
when they used to put the secret sauce on it, so I asked for the secret sauce, and now I'm here?
Yes, man. Oh, it's a good burger.
Is she
Alright,
is she being
well-
genuine?
You can roll human perceptions. That's a skill.
It is. Human perception. Mine's not too bad. I got all together 11.
So that passes the simple threshold, but not the everyday threshold. I would rate that. So your character doesn't know that they fucked up a perception check like that. You're unable to tell if this person is lying, if they were lying. So just don't let it enter in your role play.
Yeah. I've never
The
been.
player knows.
Yeah, my character's never been great at reading people, anyways.
You know, I tell you, old lady, what you really missed was the worst kid's birthday party I've ever seen in my life. There was no pin the tail on the donkey. There was no spinning the bottle. There were no games at all. They're just sitting around with the damn headset on.
Hey,
Not even.
Oh yeah, I was at my son's birthday party.
oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll kind of like huddle with the other two guys. So, like, did they grab the wrong person?
I really hope they didn't, because that means that no witnesses does mean her. Wait, but hold on. But the pilot said she usually does this, so the pilot must know her. Pilot! You said
Yeah?
you said you know who this lady is.
But yeah, that's the finest solo in the land.
Oh god.
That Rosacea Blackthorn, right?
Hey lady,
The
are
Red
you
Death.
Are you Rosacea Blackthorn?
My name's Karen Goldwood.
Okay.
But who are?
Huh.
No. Oh god.
Is there a way to tell if someone has a chip? Like sand surgery?
Sans surgery. You'd need a X-ray technology.
I don't have that. I got a microscope.
What's up, Gary?
I pull the trigger and blast her in the back of the head when everybody's done talking. Well, she's not the one we're looking for, unless you stop. That's not a thing.
Oh no, she's strapped into the wall. She can't dodge that.
Break.
She's also not wearing. I
I would
gonna get
attempt to stop him
Okay.
if
Yeah,
that's
okay.
possible.
I've got a gun out. I'm looking at you guys like we're gonna have to kill her, right?
If you're
'Cause-
obviously pointing your gun out, be like, no, don't
Yeah.
do that.
yeah, but we're gonna have to kill her. And I'll just say it in front of her. We're gonna have to kill her, right? She's not the one she's supposed to
We
be.
have to make sure, but before we just.
I mean, honestly, if she's lying, she'll probably die on her way down.
Well, look, we can't risk bringing a civilian in there. We should just cut loose ends now so she doesn't slow us down. She's not who she's supposed to be, and she's already privy to all this.
I just put the gun down.
I don't like this one bit.
I don't like it either.
Lady, please tell me that you were compelled to get that burger with the special sauce by
I love it.
Do you really love it?
I used to have them all the time when I was a kid.
Oh,
I
God.
also really love it.
I know you do, but
It's great. I love the number 2 with special sauce.
Oh God.
Hey man, we don't know. She's older. Maybe she's been doing this a while. Maybe it affects your memory.
Do you know why you were unconscious?
How long was I out?
For a while.
Where are my kids?
As far as I can tell, they're back at Night City crying because mommy ain't around.
Oh God.
Does does the checklist say anything about this? Because it just says revive her.
The checklist says
That's it, right?
revive, and the captain said that it's someone else, but it's not that someone else. Unless, please, Karen, please tell me that you have another name.
What's going on here?
She's not a solo. She's just some poor sap's mom. Put a bullet in.
Let me speak to the manager.
I'm gonna shove a parachute in her arms.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna shove a parachute in her arms. I'm gonna look at Armadillo and be like, look, man, if she's not a solo, she's going to die. So let's just let it play out.
Nope. Yellow Jacket. No loose ends means no loose ends, and we do not fuck with the people who put chips in our head.
But if we shoot her in the head, then she's the right person.
Fine, I'll shoot her in the body.
Worth mentioning, if she does have a chip and you kill her, the chip will explode.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't have a chip and you kill her, well then of course that was the right move.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what solves that problem either way is throwing her out the back without a parachute.
Yep, but we still need a shooter with the correct bullet. I'm not gonna die I'm not gonna die for and I'm gonna pull these guys. I'm gonna pull these guys to the side here for a second so she can't hear me. I'm not gonna die for some stranger. Like, and we do not fuck with the people who put the chips in our brain. And
I'll shoot her right now.
I know you will. We still have to throw her. We have to
If
do
she
it.
has a chip and you shoot her, we're all dead.
That's why we're doing it on the jump.
Let's do it on the ground.
Yeah, all right, that's fine.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like we're going to have her go first. Armadillo, you're gonna shoot her off the plane. That way, because he not like in midair, but she's gonna be standing there. You're gonna shoot her. She's gonna fall out of the plane. Because here's the thing: we don't want to do it when we're on the ground, just in case we need the element of surprise. We do not want to blow any kind of stealth we have by shooting a freaking weapon as soon as we land. This is the only way to do it.
You think we should tell her so she can make her peace with God now?
She needs to clear the plane before she dies.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What?
If you shoot her off the plane, it might go off right away. And she's standing at the exit, so I don't want to do that.
Well, I want to try to shoot her in the air. I'm a hell of a shot, guys. But come
No,
on, just let me do it.
Armadillo, we're not gonna let you try to shoot a person flying.
Look. Just let me shoot her now.
And then if she explodes, we all go down.
We'll be all right. Trust me.
No.
I'm just gonna radio the pilot. I'm gonna be like, hey man, I don't think this is the right person. Because he seems so sure. If he's sure, then we can take her. If he's positive, he seems like he knows her.
What do you mean they delivered her right before you guys?
Yeah, I think they grabbed the wrong person from the Pengy Burger, man.
That's not Rosaria Blackthorn?
She's saying no. Unless she's tweaked, man, this is the wrong person. And we're about to kill her back here. Unless you stop this.
Please stop this.
Why would I stop you? That's your job.
Well, I mean,
Good
yeah.
job.
If it's the wrong person, then I guess we'll have no choice.
All right. You know what? Honestly,
Look, this
Hey,
is why they hire
I'm just
a
the driver,
solo.
okay? I just drive things.
This is why they hire a solo for every mission. Because the net runners and the nomads can't get the dirty work done. I take out my pistol with my acid rounds and fire two at her. Clack, clack, while she's sitting in the chair.
Fuck.
that's what happens.
Okay. So I want you to. She's strapped, so she can't dodge, but she couldn't dodge bullets anyways. You do still have to hit those shots. You pull with your pistol.
Yes, sir. It's a very heavy pistol.
So if it's a very heavy pistol, we're gonna get one clack, and then she's gonna get an opportunity to react if she's not dead. Pointing at the head is a -6.
It's a
Bum,
17
bum.
altogether, and I'll just shoot her. I mean, I'll just shoot her in the center mass.
Oh, in her chest?
Yeah, I'll just shoot her in the chest.
That sounds good. Then it's just a 13.
Perfect. I rolled a 17 altogether.
Oh, well then, hell, you would have. Oh, you wouldn't have. Yeah, you hit her in the chest. Roll 4d6s. Make sure to tell me if 2 of those come up as a 6.
Can do.
I would like to take this opportunity to take cover.
Yeah, sure. Where do you want to take cover?
Probably behind the tire of the car.
Under the car?
No, just behind the tire on the side of the car.
Got it. Crash
It's
on the side.
a 14
What about you, Levi
altogether.
T?
No 6s.
No 6s, 14?
I'm gonna get behind. I'm literally gonna be standing like right. I don't see any other place for cover. I stand right behind Armadillo, so if she does explode, it goes into Armadillo with the flak jacket and the armor, and like I'm on the other side of that.
It's a good place.
This
He
year,
doesn't count as cover.
This is your
Unfortunately.
first time to get to see this. When I realize you're standing behind me, I pull my arm out and a shield unfolds from my arm. And I put the
Is
shield
that
in.
cover?
That is cover.
It's pretty cool.
So you shoot her in the gut, and she's not dead yet, but she's bleeding now.
Is she melting yet?
No, the melting happens at about an hour after the body is dead.
Fantastic. I'll unbuckle her seatbelt and walk
Still
toward-
alive. It's her turn.
Okay, yeah. Oh, by all means.
She sort of like holds her stomach and goes, "Ah, you shot me! You what?" And she throws up. And it's your turn, Megan.
There we go. Very good.
That was a very important turn, and I'm really glad we took the time for it, James.
I'll grab her. I'll unbuckle her seatbelt and grab her by the collar and pick her up. And I know there's the large cargo door in the
Yeah,
back.
once you roll a grapple check,
Is there a small door also that I can throw out of, or am I going to have to open the big door?
you can open the small door on the side.
Okay. Let me roll that. grapple
But
check.
you're gonna have to win a grapple
Yes.
with
Um,
brawling. So you're adding your brawling and you're rolling d10.
Perfect. 8 plus 7. Those are numbers that.
She got a -9.
Perfect.
so,
Well, I got a 15. So
Well,
She
she
You have
almost
really,
had-
grappled. You've grappled this person. They now have to move with you.
she
You can
almost
use
had-
your action to throw them. By the way, the throw action puts them on the ground in front of you. If there happens to not be ground, they get an opportunity to grab the whatever you threw them off of. So we'll see if you have to like do the like foot squishing thing, or if they miss
Okay.
that.
I'll hold on to the handle by the door to make sure I don't get sucked out. Of course,
Mhm.
my parachute is already strapped on. Scout's honor. It's been on since we first seen him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw her out. Out she goes.
Okay. So you open that door, and that big white noise sound blares through the open, like hollow space of the cargo hold. You're just under the cloud line, so you can see a what looks to be a jungle below. And
Nobody.
you gotta use the throw action, throw her down, and
No, I gotta tell
force-
you, Karen. Before I throw you out here, you should get a real good look. I tell you, Panama's all they made it out to be. What a gorgeous last thing to see before you die. And I try to kick her out.
I'm rolling for her to grab the edge, see if she can do that. And she does. She grabs the side of the plane, just hanging on to the bottom of that doorway. It's your turn, Gary.
Gotta
There's
make
no
it-
half-assing this killing. Like you gotta commit.
Now, yeah, this is a murder.
You would think I'd step on her fingers and close the door, but I'm gonna take my very heavy pistol back out and aim down at her.
That sounds good. I'm gonna give you a -2 to your shot since you're aiming at the target hanging or on a moving plane. There's a bunch of air going on.
Makes my 6 a 4, but it's plus 12 for an 18 altogether.
An 18 will beat a that will hit. That'll hit. Steal some damage. Make sure to tell me if you get those extra d6s.
No 6s.
No, if you're gonna murder a person, you might as well roll 2 6s.
You got
10 altogether.
sounds good. You shoot them in center of mass, and they lose their grip on the plane, and they get smaller and smaller and smaller. So you can't really see them very well next to the trees. Eventually, down there. Armadillo, why don't you roll a d6 for humanity loss?
Sounds good. Rolled a 3.
Cool. Just minus that off of your total humanity points you got right there. You can get some therapy. Bring those back later. Sounds good. You want to close the airlock?
Yeah, I'll close the door. Woo! Now that that's all settled, you guys ready to jump into a hot zone?
Let's do a 5-minute break to mourn Karen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It is definitely time for that 5-minute break.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for watching so far. I got a lot of people watching right now. Thanks everybody for your messages, all that good stuff. But yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. So stick around and maybe call your friends.
James, they said you're killing it. You got a shout out in the chat that says you're killing it. You're making me have a good night. So there you go.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
We'll see you back in 5.
So I think we're at the halfway point of this adventure. I don't know how long your stream is supposed to last for. Do we have enough time for another hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
I love the execution. Welcome back.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fresh Out the Box plays CyberPunk with R Talsorian Games' very own James Hutt, who has been great. Hi Sheila. What's up, Chris? Oh, Chris raided. Hey, thanks for the raid, Chris.
What up, Chris? Thank you for the raid.
Just in time.
Perfect timing.
We're about to jump out of a plane.
That's
and Gary killed a grandma, so that's fun.
Named Karen, who asked for the manager.
No, Armadillo killed a woman named Karen who asked for the manager.
Well, you know, tomato.
So what? To what?
I was trying to combine tomato and armadillo. I failed.
Yeah, no one says tomato, Jahan.
I just did.
It makes sense. It's because they're completely different.
That's right. To armadillo, maybe.
To armadillo. There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
All right. So, we're back, and we just summarily executed a woman who perhaps got caught up in this unfortunates by accidentally ordering off the secret menu at Pengy Burger. Anyway, y'all got about 20 minutes before you're over the drop point in Panama. This is the time to make those final preparations, the jump. To review your checklist, you're supposed to recover something that's giving off a signal, spawns in that scanner at that location. You don't know what's at that location. You haven't looked it up. That's where we are. Then you go to a dock on the Panama Canal for extraction afterwards. And of course, there's no witnesses. Witnesses are to be shot with corrosive bullets that get rid of all of the evidence. That's the update. What are we doing, guys?
And I say to the chip in my brain, are you happy we shot our one witness so far with the corrosive bullets? There you go. I hope you're happy. Very good.
I'm
Yellow
happy.
Jacket. I know you're happy, you sick fuck.
Militech can only have one best solo. And there's only one way to become the best, young man.
Is that to kill all the other solos, Armadillo?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You got a good mind for a solo, son.
I'm gonna attempt to distract myself from the horror just happened in front of me, and I'm gonna start doing research on the location we're heading to.
Yellow Jacket, look up that, not just the location we're going to, but also the dock that we are going to afterwards. We need
Hey.
Yeah, I'll try and pull up some maps.
Look up a local motor pool as well, and maybe a couple of alternate.
Do not listen to anything that our fucking Armadillo says.
Hey, I said look up a motor pool and alternate routes out of there.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to you. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'm gonna start looking over local information, and I'm gonna try and download it.
Good. Hey, there's a skill for that in this game.
Yeah.
It's called library search.
I have that skill.
May I assist with a tactics roll as well?
Sure. Let's do your tactics roll first.
Oh, shit. 2 plus 12 is 14.
That's enough. Get your +1.
So there's
You
my
want to take
+1.
4x time?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little extra.
Get a
I'm
+2?
gonna take a little extra time.
So if you get that +2, that full bonus, and then you still fail, you cannot retry it.
Could I retry it if I spent a luck point?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, you'd have to spend 3. But
Ooh.
yes, you could. As long as you can get a higher bonus than +2, you can retry it.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I'll go for the full Monty. I have an 11, so let's see what I get. I got a 6, so that is with the +2, 18 plus 11 is going to be 19.
Sounds good. So that passes the threshold required to find it. So you find it. You get an aerial shot of it. It looks like it's a house with a backyard. Looks like a 2-story house. Rather old house. Looks like it was built before the turn of the century. Probably 45 years old or so. It looks like it survived the first corporate war in this area. And there appear to be there's people living there. Because there's a car outside.
Okay.
On that street, there are no other houses.
That's weird.
Well,
Most of the it's on a long isthmus. It's not part of the city per se. You're just outside the city.
okay, so the good news is they have a car. We can use that car to get to the dock. Bad news is someone's living there. If they're kids, Armadillo, you're the one killing them.
Okay.
Is it a live feed? My aerial shot?
No, it was taken last year. It's a drone photo.
Okay. I'll explain that to them. Be like, it might not be up to date. Could be a safe house now, for God knows what. Whatever it is, I imagine that we'll find it with the scanner. Oh yeah, speaking of the scanner, is this something I could safely stow on my person for the jump, or should I put it back in the case?
You should probably put it back in its case for the jump. It is unwieldy. It feels old. It feels like you're holding something in an antique store. Like you're holding an old TV.
I'll put it in its protective case, and I'll secure it to my person with straps.
Yeah, sounds good.
Was I able to garner any more information from that roll? Like about the docks?
I mean, you know the name of it. You know the name of the street. You looked for the docks. The docks appear to be like a 4-mile drive from the initial drop point. And
Any military
there's,
checkpoints along that road?
the docks are on a Militech facility.
Oh,
So
okay.
probably okay once you get to the Militech facility.
Okay. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna draw maps and whatnot with my internal inlays, and I'm gonna save some maps, just in case I go into a dead zone and I can't access the internet.
Smart plan.
Perfect.
So I'll give you a little bit more idea of the house. 2 floors. It's got a garage that isn't part of the 2 floors. There's probably a loft over the garage. It's got a large ceiling. There's a backyard. There looks like a little family graveyard in the backyard as well. There's a swing set. There's a little partition-y fence, because who wants to swing on a swing set that connects directly to a family graveyard?
Yeah.
Wee, look at me, Grandma. Look at me go.
There's a shed. Additionally, there's a shed in the backyard. And there looks to be some sort of garden out front.
Okay. Well, I'll explain all that whole layout. I'll show them via pen and paper.
We want to drop close. I mean, unless we want to drop directly into the backyard. Like, is there somewhere that we should drop instead? Do you see somewhere that could be good?
Actually, yeah, they both have agents, right? I'll just wave my hand and like give them maps.
Yeah, you can easily airdrop them the stuff.
And then I'll show them
Very-
my plans with the drawings. Maybe we should go to the shed. That's a safe place to like conduct the operation from. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a good place to fold up our parachutes and tuck them away. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
It also might be a place where they're storing what we're looking for, so who knows?
And perhaps we should move from the shed to the garage and then upstairs to the loft so we don't disrupt the main house. Not unless absolutely necessary.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And we just have to hope and pray that the black box we're looking for is not in the main house.
It's a solid plan. Is there a phone number listed to that place?
Oh yeah, you can call them.
Huh. Hey guys, I can call them. You think maybe I should like get them out of the house somehow?
I really don't want to warn people that we're about to show up. And,
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
do you have a voice modulator or something that can throw them off your scent?
Do not.
I do not, no.
Do not inform these people that we are coming, because if they know in any way, shape, or form, they become witnesses.
No, but maybe we could like invite them to a family dinner. But I don't have a modulator either, so it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, is there information on the family that lives there?
No information.
They'd be like, yeah, that sounds great, bro. Fucking come on.
You
I'm
better
a
leave
little,
your house.
concerned about calling.
You better leave your house. You better come to a family dinner. This is your favorite brother-in-law. You better come here right now.
Armadillo, I honestly don't think that's gonna work. Our best bet.
What if I
Right.
do it in Espanol?
I guess
It's a good point. You probably do. Does anybody know Spanish?
That is a good point.
That is
Armadillo does, I
This
believe.
guy actually does know Spanish.
Oh my god, beautiful.
I do not. I speak Farsi.
Yes, Armadillo, that was
Oh.
part of his background whenever I rolled that he was North American and from Texas. Is he's fluent in English, but he's 2 out of 4 in Spanish.
You know,
He's okay. He's
2 out of 4
conversational.
in Spanish. That's
Yeah. He's
you actually have a bonus in Spanish. That's not a 0. I have a 2. What do you have, Levite? Levite T.
Levite has I got a Hebrew. I speak dude, like nobody fucking speaks Hebrew. What?
Oy vey.
I know. And also, I will say, Yiddish is not a language in this book, and I wanted it to be.
Hey, you're talking to the right guy.
Actually, on that note, thank you for adding Farsi. I appreciate it. Representation matters.
Rock on,
See?
man.
Look at that.
So
dude. You
nobody's
can't make
character. That was my
everybody
question. So his character knows more Spanish than any of you guys.
Yes.
Character-wise, yes.
I actually can speak just a little bit of actual Spanish, but
Me too.
Yeah, a little bit.
spend enough time living in Texas and also working in the service industry. Shout out to all the bartenders and servers and dishwashers and cooks out there. Like, yes, service industry. Anyway, total side thing. Let's keep going.
All right. So yeah, you got the phone number. You can call them if you want. You just go right ahead.
Do not call them Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
Other than that, where do you guys want to land? There is a forest around them to the north. It is pretty difficult to parachute jump into a forest.
Yep.
There's a road nearby, a main road. But there is a
night.
clearing around the house as well.
It is night, correct?
It is almost sundown.
Okay.
It will be sundown right after you show up.
So I don't really know about that main road. The clearing will be visible from the house, though, right?
If they're looking.
Yeah, if they're looking.
Honestly, like, it might be a pain in the ass to get down from the trees. I really don't want to parachute into a forest, but like,
Yeah, now you're talking.
not.
I told you got a good mind for a solo. I say we jump into the woods.
If we jump into the clearing, we risk blowing our cover. If we jump to the main road, we risk blowing our cover. It's not dark enough to be able to jump into the clearing. We can't wait any longer.
I mean, it'll be sundown right before you show up.
Okay. So then yes,
Yeah.
we should
You are timed to arrive right after the sun goes down.
Then let's jump into the clearing right by the forest.
Clearing sounds good.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right, the clearing around the house.
Fine.
Well, unless anyone has anything else they want to do in here, it's time to jump.
Yeah, one last thing, Yellow Jacket, because if there isn't a car at the house, is there anything on the satellite that would suggest there would be a car nearby? Like, where would the closest...
I could check real quick.
Like, just knowing
So
which
on the
direction...
map-
Oh, on the map.
So on the map, there's a long road. It's looking like that. This is a theater of the mind experience.
Yeah.
This being the main road,
Yeah.
this being the side road, this being the house. Lots
Okay.
of forest in here. Lots of forest in here. This way to Panama City. I mean, the canal. Panama City's in Florida.
Same thing.
Well, it's probably still northeast of there, just very much further.
Yeah, sorry,
So,
Connor, we don't have a car parachute. But yeah, no, I'll hold my hand out and do the fancy stuff and make his agent show him where the roads are and be like, we could probably find something here.
All right. Perfect. And I can get into... I mean, I can plug into any car interface, but it might be up to you, my friend, to jack the car, to make sure that we can turn it on and all
That shouldn't be a problem unless it has some sort of high-tech security
Well, it'll have
beyond the usual.
We also don't know who is in this house. That's a good thing to look up. If you have a phone number, what name is registered to that phone number? And can we find any information via the phone number?
Is it possible? Or, I mean, you said that I couldn't find out.
Roll library search again.
I shall roll library search, this time without taking time because I don't have time now. So I'll just get the... Yeah, okay. 4 plus my 11, 15.
Okay, so the number, the name that it's been, it's registered to, it's been purposely scrubbed.
Well, that's not good. I'll relay that information. It sounds suspicious. I feel like we might expect contact in this building.
Surprise, surprise. All right. Well, then in that case, let's make sure we're locked up and loaded up. We have our handguns with the bullets. Do not waste these, Armadillo. Don't waste them. We can kill them with regular bullets and then shoot them with these afterwards. We only have so many of these. What else?
Put my Militech pistol away, and I have my personal, very heavy pistol, my pride and joy. It's a big old 6-shooter. You see this gun right here, young man?
Yes, I see that gun.
Real quickly, before we jump, I'm going to check the area of the car with the fax machine. Is there anything else back there?
The fax machine in the hood?
Oh, in the hood.
No, it's just a covert fax machine.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah, you're thinking the same thing I am, Yellow Jacket. It's too damn bad this car can't be dropped down as a bomb and just blow this whole place to smithereens. Then it'd be easy pickings. But no, they say the car can't go. Damn Militech rules.
Well, I mean, we probably blow up what we're looking for. But yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I got my
Sounds
heavy
good.
pistol, I got my sword, and I got my Militech pistol. Yeah, here we go.
I have a shield. I have a revolver. I have an assault rifle, and I have a bio arm that has a shield inside, and Wolvers in my meat arm.
My only actual weapon is my heavy pistol. My very heavy pistol.
The pilot sort of comes on the comms. Says, "It's jump time. 1 minute."
Okay, all right, we got the night vision
I'll start a timer on my heads-up display.
Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to shoot the woman. Oh, wait. We did that already. All right, my bad. I'm ready to jump. I get confused with all the killing. I forget about some of it.
I'm going to.
person.
I guess I'm going to lower the door. I'm gonna hold on to the thing,
Hate this part.
the cargo net.
Yeah, there's I mean, it's not like this is a marine. Sorry, I forget the jump with the carabiner thing.
Oh yeah, no.
No, it's a cargo plane. You just have to jump.
Okay.
There's no assistance on this jump. You're just doing it. Let's try some athletics.
Okay.
How are we on athletics? We like athletics. Do our characters like being athletes?
Oh,
I'm better
do
than
like
I
athletics.
thought
Yeah,
I would
let's
be.
do athletics.
Mine is 10, so
Mine is 10 base also because I got 2 levels in it.
So let's all roll some d10s. Let's hit it. Everybody hit me with those d10s.
hey, I'm gonna spend a luck point right now.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Okay.
I already rolled and I got a 14, which is just under the 15.
So traditionally in Cyberpunk, one of my favorite old modules, kind of like our Temple of Elemental Evil, our Tomb of Horrors, has a parachute jump scene where you roll a d100, and the only outcome that's really remarkable on the d100 chart is 1 die.
That's a terrible way to go.
Wow.
Luckily, I rolled a nat 10, so I'm gonna roll again.
Hey,
You only roll nat 10s when you use luck. That's what I'm finding.
So
It's
I
like-
got
it's luck.
16. I got a 27.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we're gonna be
I hope
incredible
so.
threshold above heroic.
I hope
What about Armadillo?
Oh, I rolled an 11. It's the best damn jump you ever seen, son.
It's in between simple and everyday.
That's right. That's what I said.
Yep. What about you, Levite?
I rolled a 14. And no
You beat every day.
Yeah, every day.
It's too bad that doing this is difficult.
Yes, it sure is.
Uh-oh.
So in the air, Armadillo, Levite, your sort of cords get kind of tangled.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna need to probably right yourself in the air.
I did really well. Is there any way I can help them?
Yeah, you're in complete control in this during this jump. Who do you want to help?
I'm gonna help them get untangled.
Which one first?
Which one first? I guess Armadillo.
They're both having some troubles.
I'll help Armadillo real quick.
Good idea. I'm sure Levi won't remember that. Um,
Gotta pick someone.
Armadillo, why don't you get a +1 on I guess Yellow Jacket? You can roll the tech roll. You're probably higher.
Yeah, my tech roll's pretty good.
You are, however, in the middle of this. If there was ever a time for a negative modifier, it would be in the middle of a parachute jump.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm giving you a -4.
Okay. Yeah, well, I rolled a 1, so.
Yeah, you make it worse.
Oh, boo! Thanks
make
for
it
not
worse.
helping me.
Make it worse.
Why don't you roll that D10 again to see how bad?
Okay. Yep. 7. So pretty bad.
So, his parachute fails entirely. The good news is you're really close by, and you could just grab it.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
gonna.
could fly. But it does sort of mean that Levite's gonna have to fix his own shit.
Yeah. Well, at least Armadillo's off of his shit. I'm gonna strap him to my chest, I guess.
That's easy. So, you're all alone in the
Sorry,
air.
Levite.
Well, I'm gonna need some luck here. So I'm gonna use. I can use any amount of luck, correct?
Yes.
All right. I need to survive this, so I'm going to use 3 luck. I'm gonna use 3 luck. I'm gonna go down to 4 left. And I'm gonna roll this here. Let's see here. What? Gosh, am I rolling another athletics or?
No, you're trying to fix your chute. We'll call that basic tech.
Well. Oh boy, I might need more than 4 luck. I'm gonna use, or sorry, that was 3 luck. I'm gonna use 4 luck. I am going to use 4 luck. I'm gonna go down to 3. Okay, all right, here we go. Adding 4 to this. Here we go. Okay, all right. That's a that's a 13.
You're able to sort of untangle yourself. You're no longer falling backwards. Now you're falling forwards.
That's better.
But it's your strap is still sort of tangled. You're getting closer to the ground. Why don't you the strap is kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that you want to be pulling in the next 5 seconds.
Yep.
Rounds are 3 seconds. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull my cords.
Oh, yours are fine.
Okay.
You're pulled flawlessly. You're in complete control.
Just making
Where do you
sure.
want to land?
Behind as much cover as possible, and
Sounds
not
good.
beneath Levite.
Yeah, perfect.
Levite, what do you wanna? You're not gonna be coming in very good, maybe.
Oh, I'm not.
Well, why don't you give me a roll? How would you fix this problem?
I mean, I'm looking at all of these skills, and like if I'm working on untangling, if I like really need to like get.
Oh,
this
it's untangled. It's untangled. The problem is that it's really heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
The pull strap. Pull strap
Oh.
seems stuck. Maybe.
Well, since I don't know much about parachutes.
What about the secondary?
I mean, I my mind keeps jumping to athletics, but I honestly don't, unless I have an education. I have an education. You want me to roll education to see if I can? Yes.
Yeah, why not?
All right, there we go. We're rolling some education, seeing if I can use all of this extensive knowledge in my brain to figure it out. That's an 11.
You might remember about the backup shoot.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a backup chute.
Backup shoot it is.
It's not stuck. It pulls. The parachute fills with air, slowing you down very quickly. And you're able to land in a tree. at the edge of the clearing.
In my radio, I say fuck you and fuck you. And you each know which one that was meant for.
Hey, man. I did my best. I'm sorry.
What check do you want me to roll to get down from this tree and get untangled from this tree?
Can you explain to me how you might get down from a tree?
You know, honestly, I need to cut this shoot because I'm fucking attached to it.
You got a knife?
I should. I have
Shit, you don't have to roll for that. Then you just cut it.
Yeah. All right. Yes, I do. All right. So then yeah, I'm gonna like make sure that I'm holding on to something when I cut, and I feel myself come loose. Okay. All right. Hold on to this tree.
Yeah, you're one of the lower branches of the tree. You don't have to climb down. You can just jump.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Then I'll jump.
You're on a lower bough. You came into the tree sort of sideways.
Dig that. I'm about that. I will even roll in athletics just to make sure I don't twist anything.
Go ahead.
Boom. That's right. That's an 18. Where was that earlier?
You're able to professionally dismount.
Hey, Levi, come in. We weren't supposed to aim for the trees. Remember, we agreed to aim for the clearing.
Oh, did we know? Yeah, that's right. You didn't think that I could.
Anybody want to roll stealth?
Yes. I will.
To roll stealth. Going down all those trees. I roll a 22 on stealth.
I would like to spend another luck now.
Did you see the outcome of the roll?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
All right, then do it. You can spend as much luck as you want on a roll.
Okay. I just want to spend one right now.
Sounds good.
I switched dice and I got a 1 again, so.
We'll roll it again and see how low you get.
Yep. Well, my dice just said fuck you to me and rolled a 1 and then a 10.
Exciting.
Very exciting. Let's see, my skill is very high in stealth. Not that you would know from this. I believe it's a base 14. Yes, base 14, minus 10.
+1.
+1, so I got a 5.
All right, well, it's not a negative number.
Yeah.
It's not passing any threshold, though, so you're not even simply stealthing.
Yeah, I'm just standing out in the open, kind of dumbstruck at what just happened.
I kind of hear it, and I'm like, Yellow Jacket.
It is loud, but it's just like not stealth. It's not like, hey everybody, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is it as loud as dragging a parachute across a backyard while wearing a flak jacket?
You're pretty loud anyways, but what did you roll for stealth?
6 altogether.
Okay, you're a little bit. He is actually miraculously 1 louder.
Hey, come on, let's get this into the shed like we said.
Armadillo.
What? We don't need to use the walkies. We can see each other. Come here. Get over here.
I'll look at Levi being quiet, and then I'll realize how loud me and Armadillo are being. I'm like, uh-oh. And I'll look around.
So you can take 4x extra time to reroll your stealth.
Okay.
Or you can get a complementary skill to reroll your stealth. It is dark outside, which is giving you a bonus to those rolls, which is why you have not been spotted.
Excellent. I'm on 2. Let's see.
Also, I don't know about you, but if I live out there in the middle of nowhere, I'm not checking for people parachuting into my backyard.
Yeah, you're right.
The first hours of night.
I live in the middle of nowhere, and I don't check for that every night. Not every night.
Can I use athletics to like drop down quickly once I realize to like complement stealth?
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Alright, so my athletics is a 15.
Alright, that's enough to get your complementary skill on.
Alrighty.
How about you, Armadillo? While he's rolling that.
I'm going to put on my night vision goggles and take a look around. I ain't really going for stealth. I'm going to just start walking towards the shed.
I got a 21.
All right, you're in stealth mode. Welcome to stealth mode. You've crouched.
Yeah, it says standing up straight. Yeah.
You fade. You're see-through just a little bit. You're light gray and semi-transparent.
For some reason, you can see people's point of views through walls.
Armadillo.
So
What?
let's talk about those night vision goggles you just put on. You can see really well with those on. They're new tech. They're much nicer than that scanner, which is still in your gear, Yellow Jacket. You're in the back. You landed directly into the backyard, near the swing set. The swings have been sort of rolled around. You ever see some yokel teenagers rolled the swing set up on the middle school so the kids can't get it?
That was us when we were growing up, so yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
I never did that, but I always really liked the swing, so I think I resented you.
Yeah.
I was in that field. Gary.
Anyway,
You just weren't tall enough to swing the swing around the top. It's okay. I was, and it was fun.
hey, these things were big. I was in elementary school. They seemed even bigger. So the side of the building is covered in graffiti, and the shed is kind of in disrepair. The garden has been untended. Boy, this looked nicer a year ago.
I'm going to, from stealth, pull out the scanner.
Beep,
See if I
Beep.
get any pings on it.
beep,
Oh.
beep,
Is it,
beep.
is it being externally loud?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Can I make it,
but it's
internal?
It's old tech.
It's like trying to plug a.
I don't have the right
You don't
aux
have the
cord.
right-
I got you.
No, literally, that one doesn't. That one predates Bluetooth
Yeah.
in this setting. You would have to physically jack it in, and it uses a different cable than you've seen
I got
in
you.
your professional career.
I'll be looking at it and be like, what the hell's supposed to go in here? I'll just start beeping.
There
it
is a
around.
volume knob though.
I'll turn it down.
Beep, beep, beep.
Does it get closer as I move towards the house?
It gets actually it's directional,
Okay.
and it's actually not going into the house. It's going to the left of the house.
I bet armadillo this way.
You're near the swings. It's going near the graveyard.
You know, I thought it might. I was wondering. Oh man. All right. So.
So the kitchen light just turned on.
Oh shit. I'll continue to be stealthy and I'll turn down the scanner.
I fucking dip to the shed and close the door behind me.
Sounds good. In the shed, there's a bunch of like spray cans and stuff, and it looks like somebody turned it into an art studio. There's a big sort of can piece that says in Spanish, "Night Kids." There's a Night Kids logo underneath it, which is like a crescent moon wearing some sunglasses with a big smile.
Let me see. Do I have any kind of skill that I can deduce that maybe that's a gang? I don't think I have a skill.
I mean,
Criminology, I could just give
it
base
looks
criminology.
gang-like. It
Looks like a gang.
gang-like.
This look like a gang? I'm
It's
trying to
a
make
gang.
sure it
It's
doesn't
probably
look
a gang.
like a high school cheerleading squad.
It looks fairly menacing.
Okay, it might be a gang. Hey guys, can you guys hear me on this thing?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, these might be gangsters. These might be gangers, man. Looks
Wow.
like they're the Night City gangers.
Well, then we're
Wait.
not-
Oh, night kids.
The Night Kids, I'm sorry. The Night
You're in
Kids.
Panama.
That's right. I was like, not Night City. That's not in Panama.
we are gonna be very quiet. Yellow Jacket and I are going to check out this graveyard very quietly. Armadillo, stay in.
Hey, armadillo. Was there a shovel in there?
There's a shovel.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, there is.
All right, well,
Bring it out to
I
you.
will come get the shovel. You
All
stay
right.
in the shed. You stay in the shed. I'm gonna.
You got it.
Yeah,
I
Armin.
stealth my way over to him, grab the shovel, and then join Jahan. Do you need me to
Yeah,
roll?
the shovel is like this weird trench shovel. It's like green and
Like
it
old.
doesn't look like it looks pretty old.
Hey, Armadillo, you mind keeping an eye on the house?
Sure. There's lights on in the kitchen.
Kitchen light just turned off.
Ain't no more lights on in the kitchen.
It's good.
Yeah, well, I'll turn the scanner a little bit up.
You hear
'cause I had it on
Spanish.
mute. In person?
Yeah, coming
Oh,
from
shit.
inside the house.
Oh.
Is it loud enough to hear from the shed?
Can you roll some perception?
Hell yeah, I can.
Um,
Oh shit, I rolled a 1, so you know that's about to be a reroll. And I rolled a 7. So my skill was a 4. Mine is 7, -3.
So it's worth mentioning, as a solo, you can add your solo points to your perception to get +4.
Right.
Use your roll ability.
You know,
It's still not enough to
was-
hear more than fragments, though.
I was gonna say, I think I understand them pretty clearly from here. They said the bolillo is almost ready, and that if you come by around noon tomorrow, you can pick up some of the fresh goat eggs.
Huh.
heard them correctly. I don't.
You hear a bit about like you shouldn't be. You're gonna get fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I see any access points?
Yeah. Please roll scanner.
Roll
It's a
scanner.
netrunner ability. You can use it anywhere.
Okay. So this is going to be my 4 plus D10?
4 plus your D10.
Okay.
Absolutely.
10
Nice.
altogether.
Yep.
Am I close enough to access it?
I mean, you have to roll scanner to even look for them, and then I tell you where they are.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
You have to be within 6 feet.
I got a 10 altogether.
Oh, that's very good. The shed doesn't have an access point. The graveyard doesn't have an access point. The car in the garage does.
So we can use that later.
Additionally, there's no net running access point per se in the house, like a defended net architecture.
Okay.
There's a general electrical grid you can plug into near a sort of the big electric pole that connects this house in down the street, though.
Would I be able to access any, like, cameras or anything that way?
Typically, if the house doesn't have a net architecture, it doesn't have cameras.
Gotcha.
Or at least it has cameras that are really dumb, and they would require, like, someone literally looking at the footage or reviewing the footage days later.
Gotcha.
Stupid
Like, they don't have the,
cameras.
like, auto-targeting cameras.
Well, hey, I found a car, so that's cool.
Hey, that's very good.
Yeah, I'll let Levite know. But
Yellow Jacket, we need to start digging for this thing. We need
yeah, I'll turn the volume on the scanner a little up so I can hear it and try to figure out where we're going here.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
I'm gonna be
Beep.
moving with Yellow
Beep.
Jacket
Beep.
in the
Just
direction.
continue
Beep.
on.
Beep.
It stopped
The
beeping.
the scanner's still beeping. I just don't want to
Okay.
continue to beep.
That's totally
Um,
fair.
Understandable.
I'm trying to introduce tension to the scene.
It's working.
There's a lot of tension right
Yeah, I'm very tense right now. I got this stress wizard to squeeze.
I just got my 2d10s that I'm just like is rolling in my freaking hands.
I squeeze a stress wizard.
Nice. Okay, so
Antler.
we move closer. That's cool.
Yeah, we keep moving on up.
We move closer to the signal.
All right, you get into the source of the beeping. The
Okay.
beeping gets louder. You can point it to one grave. You're pretty sure it's this one. So there are a bunch of stone headstone graves. There's one wood headstone grave. It's pointing to the wood one.
Okay. Do they have a name on it or anything?
It does, but it's just a short like prayer in Spanish. It doesn't have a name. It has an inscription.
Okay. I will. I think
No,
I can.
no desire to know what the prayer in Spanish is. I got it.
Well, no. I have.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna snap a picture with my eye agent.
Muerte, something Dios, and you know.
Yeah, I was gonna snap a photo with my eye agent and send it to Armadillo to see if he knows what it means.
Armadillo,
Yeah.
you received a text message.
Yeah, it's something muerte and something Dios. That's death of God.
Why don't you roll Spanish?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I rolled a 7, so it's a 9. I'm feeling
Hey.
good.
That's not that bad. If you roll a 7 plus a, but you have 2 in the Spanish skill, right?
Yes, that's correct.
That's plus your stat, right?
Oh, dip. My stat is a stat related to Spanish.
I was about to say I don't think you're that
No,
dumb.
no. My
I don't
intelligence.
think you.
0 at intelligence.
12, 13, 14, 15. 15 altogether. Thank
Wow.
you.
I figured it passed 14.
Thank you. Thank you.
It passes me every day. So you're at conversational level in Spanish, actually. It says in Spanish, "May you receive the peace you never did in life."
Yeah, it says, may you receive the peace you never did in life.
Huh.
We're about to disturb the
Yeah, we're about to
peace
disturb
so
this
that we
grave.
can
It's kind of
die.
ironic.
Beep, 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 beep.
I turned that down.
All right, fair.
Fine.
I'm gonna start. Can I dig stealthily?
Yeah, you can roll stealth.
Uh,
And you can roll physique.
I'm gonna assist him.
That is. Oh, okay, good.
Physique's a skill, right? Did I forget that? You've been writing Witcher, right? The past couple of days.
Athletics, I think, is what you would use, and body skills. There is no physique.
Okay, athletics it is. It's an athletic activity,
Let's
everybody.
do it.
Hmm?
You see, that's what happens. That's what I was saying. You're right.
So he's gonna use athletics,
Gotta be getting mixed up.
or I'm gonna use it.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm gonna have him roll. He's already stealth. I'm not gonna make him roll stealth again.
okay.
Rolling stealth an additional time is not fun gameplay.
Yeah, I agree. That's actually a good point. I don't like doing it either. Let's see. What can I complement his skill with? Here?
Well, then, so this would be athletics.
Yeah,
Then-
you can help him dig.
Yeah,
I could physically help him dig. I'll help him dig physically.
Cool.
This is more of a more people makes it go faster thing.
Gotcha.
Not like, yeah.
Like it.
Well, I was
Hey,
thinking
use
about
persuasion to persuade him to work harder.
hiding behind a tombstone in case someone comes out, so I can open fire. But Armadillo's got that covered, I think. So
Armadillo does have our backs covered.
now I'll roll my athletics as well.
So I rolled a 10, so I'm gonna roll again, and that's
A lot
gonna
of crits today. A lot of crits. Lots of tens. Lots of ones. We should just be playing with a coin.
This
That's
is really
right.
wild.
Put
That's
10
what
on
we
one side
always
and 1 on the other.
What's the point of all the dice, man? Just do odds and evens on a D4 and call it a day.
I got a
Get
14.
a dreidel. Let's just
Yes,
get a
yeah,
dreidel.
there you go. Oh my god!
Gimmel!
I am only spinning dreidels from now on for my
Dude.
D4s.
You have to design your own RPG system that puts a dreidel in every household.
Yes.
I
Okay.
already wrote that. I killed that prototype.
Ah.
That's a dead prototype.
I thought it was gonna be Witcher. That's what Witcher was gonna do. That
Oh
was,
no! Let's go. Witcher, we're not putting out any Witcher dreidels. They wouldn't let me.
Darn
They wouldn't
shame.
let me.
I got a 14 to help.
And I got a 27 total.
You're the best digger in all of the land. You're incredible. What's Yellow Jacket? What was that again?
My people
14.
the land of Egypt.
1-4.
We did a lot of digging. You know, we come from a long line of diggers.
He's his great grandfather is Shia LaBeouf from Holes.
So you have an everyday job. Honestly, digging grave isn't very hard. It's just time consuming. So miraculously, no one's come outside to check. Probably because they're asleep. Just got some food from the kitchen. They don't know they don't even know you're here. You continue your grave robbing activities for about 5 minutes until you reach a thud. It doesn't thud that loud. I just
Goodness, I've been stealth.
Dunk.
Quick.
stealthy
Okay.
digging, stealthy digging.
All right. So,
Digging content.
so this has got to be. We're destroying this.
Well, we gotta move this on. I don't want to do more than 10 minutes of digging. The chat
Feel
will
that.
love it. Let's
Feel
do
that.
more digging, guys.
Yeah, you know, actually,
Let's keep
we
digging.
didn't tell you, James, but that's one of our things. Our stream, our fans, they're really into digging. So any session we play, we like to do at least an hour and a half of digging.
It's true.
Brought out an excavator one time, they lost their minds.
Yeah, man. You know, every tabletop game does something. We are where the spelunking fans come to live out their digging.
Is this just a metal? Is this just a casket?
It's a wooden box.
It's a wooden box. Is it big enough for a body?
Yep.
Okay then. Well, you
We're
want to
gonna-
do the honors, Levite, or should
Try
I?
to quietly pry this bad boy open.
I'll put my hands on top of it so that it doesn't pop off loudly.
It doesn't. The coffin nails sort of get pried off. The front end, the rotten wood sort of pulls back. This is not a coffin. This is a makeshift coffin. It's rotted through. Underneath it is what looks to be a skeleton in a combat helmet, in some fatigues, forest fatigues, American, looks like.
Does it smell?
It's probably smelled once, but it doesn't smell anymore.
Doesn't smell anymore. I will.
Been more than 30 years.
I'll reach up out of the hole and grab the scanner, and I'll like turn it up to the lowest setting and just kind of like try to find what we're looking for.
Beep, 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 beep. It's pointing into his head.
All right.
Oh shit! Careful, man. It might be a bomb. Actually, so I have. Let me open up my tool hand real quick, and I'll activate my microscopic eye to very carefully figure out what's going on in here in case it's a bomb.
Sounds good. You can stick your Microsoft guide directly through the hole in the eye socket, and there's a small black box made of bakelite and metal near the back end, rattling in this empty skull.
I'll reach in with like a finger extractor and I'll gingerly remove
It's bigger
it.
than the eye socket. You're gonna have to cut into the skull.
Well, bzzz. I'll buzzsaw it with my finger.
It makes a little noise, but it's a little Dremel. It doesn't make that much noise.
No.
It still does sound like something, pretty loud, actually.
I'll,
Sure, it's a
I'll,
good thing they're probably asleep.
I'll try to keep it down.
Let's, why don't you roll me a d10? Just tell me if you get a 1.
Nope, got an 8.
Oh, you're happy. Trust me. Yeah, you can remove the black box easily now that there's a big, nice hole in that skull.
Alrighty, I will. I don't know. Do I have can I have like a case or something on me that I can put this in?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Tons.
I'll pull a case
How many
out.
boxes you want? Yeah, as many boxes as you like.
Excellent. I'll pull out a metal case and I'll put it in there and stow it on my person.
Hello, Jacket. You had our objectives, right? Do we destroy this or do we grab it?
I'll pull up the interface because I'm not sure. I'll pull it up on my eye.
Armadillo checks his hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says recover black box, evac at dock.
Yeah,
Cool.
recover. Okay, I thought
Right.
so. I don't remember having to destroy it. All right.
Dillo and Jacket, we're going to very quietly. We're just leaving all this shit here. We are going to wait. Or do we? No, we should cover. Oh no, they're gonna find out anyway. We can't cover it up and make it look perfect.
It's fine if they find out that something happened, as long as they don't know it was us.
Yes. So
Let's get to the car.
Let's get to the car. Stealth. Get to the car. Armadillo. What was that second word I said?
Get to the car.
Nope. The other one.
That was the
Get
Nope.
to the car.
Yep.
stealth was the first word you said.
The first word I said. What was it, Armadillo?
Stealth.
What?
Okay.
What?
Stealth.
Yeah, there we go. That was.
Look, I got something to tell you, young man. I have a shield in my arm. I carry a shield on my back. I have a metal arm. I wear a flak jacket. Do you understand what I'm here for? It ain't for stealth. It's for whenever shit hits the fan, you get behind me, and I make sure shit turns out all right. So I will walk to the garage. I will open that door, and I will sit down shotgun. And we're going to hope everything turns out all right. I called it.
All
You're
right,
Spanish.
We're gonna move to the garage.
Spanish from the
Silencio.
second floor of the building.
Oh, shit. Silencio, por favor. I think there's people upstairs above the car.
Yeah, no shit, Armadillo. That's why we said be quiet. I'm gonna try and boost the car.
Sounds good. So you can plug into the car wirelessly. You can do it through so the wall is this is an old house. The walls aren't exactly concrete.
Yeah.
They don't block signal. A lot of walls do block signal, especially concrete ones. But this one, you can just sit outside of the garage near the wall, and as long as you're within 6 feet of the car, you can try to break into it.
Can I do that while simultaneously activating my scrambler so that they can't radio for help?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do that.
Because I have one of those, and in case they...
No,
you know.
your scrambler is for your communications. You want a jammer.
I have, what do I have? I have...
You could put that jammer on the telephone pole on the other end of the street, and it would work like you want.
Gotcha.
But your scanner is for making sure they can't hear you. Or you can also descramble stuff getting to you if you know how it's scrambled.
Absolutely. I'll just jack into the car.
Sounds good. You're in the car's net architecture.
Okay.
There's no time pressure right now, so you're out of combat order.
I'm still gonna be moving to get into the driver's seat as soon as possible.
Thanks for all the bits, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll take my time, I guess. You said there's a wall at the back door?
So there's a wall that the wall is on the side of the garage.
Okay.
There's also a door to get into the garage. The garage is also open.
Okay. I'll just creep along the side and see what this...
No cameras. You already looked.
Yeah.
Nobody's back here. You can't hear anybody. The Spanish from 2 floors up seems to have stopped.
Okay.
Can't hear any footsteps now.
I'll enter the architecture with one last, watch my back, guys.
I need us to be in the car so that way as soon as this car turns on, we are gone. We are going because the car turning
That's fine.
on.
All right, let's get in the car. I'll get in the back seat so that Levi can start driving as soon as I turn it on.
The car's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Well, then, yeah. So I'll break into it with my mind.
So there's a control node in this architecture. You can see it's pretty big. This is the location you want to get to control the car, unlock it, turn it on, essentially hotwire the thing. There is a password wall in between you and it. In addition, there is what looks to be a big red lava-like dog called a hellhound.
Okay.
Sort of sitting on that control node. And once you go into its square, which is the one step right in front of the, right after that password wall, it's gonna enter initiative with you and attack.
Okay. So I've been net running for a while. How worried am I about that thing?
It's just one. This is not a very nice car.
Okay. So I could... Okay. Because, I mean, I've seen about the Hellhounds. and I was a little worried. But let's see how this goes. I don't think I have much choice
Just
right
one
now.
hound.
Just one hound. So yeah, I'm gonna try and
got to get this through this password first.
yeah, I'm gonna try and backdoor the password. I'm gonna use a luck point to add +1.
Sounds good. You want to take 4x time?
Sure.
Sounds good.
I shall do that.
While you're doing that, Levite, Armadillo, you aren't near the car right now. What's your plan to get near the car?
Oh, everybody
friendly.
says stealth like it's so easy, so I'll give it my best shot. I walked from the shed to the car. I rolled a 5, which is good. Looking good. +8.
That's a 14.
Hey, there we go. 14 it is.
No.
13.
That's a
but
13.
Oh, wait, and it's also -4. So it's a 9 because of my
Wow.
flag.
Oh,
My flag goes -4 for dex.
Levite, you want to give him a complimentary skill check?
I would love
maybe?
a complimentary skill stealth
Because
check.
he can get, if you can get him that +1, he can get to that next tier.
I swear, I just rolled another 10. So that is a total.
All
Wow,
right.
and
You
the
got your,
other one
your
was
coin
a 9.
with the 10 on one side, the 1 on the other.
I
I see
swear
how the
to God,
dice
it's
are moving today.
This piece of shit.
Oh,
I love it.
your camera was just making it invisible.
It was.
Yep.
It's like,
Your
oh,
camera-
yeah,
look,
this
I
is my
rolled,
die.
I rolled
This
this
is-
invisible die.
Oh yeah, it's making
Hilarious.
it disappear into your background.
Hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Flashes and disappears. All you see is the 10 and it's gone.
It's just all zeros and. It's all zeros and ones. This is my binary D10. It's,
There you go. My D2.
yeah.
Oh boy. So you managed to get him past that simple threshold, and he does meet the minimum stealth requirements now. And you're all in the garage, and we're back at Yellow Jacket. What'd you get?
I got a. Oh wait. So I had the 4. That's a 13 plus 2. I got 15.
You are way past that wall.
Comes crashing down.
Indeed. So if you take that next step forward, the dog will be on you.
Can I
But
prepare
here's
an
the
action?
thing about. But here's the you cannot, not in the net. And it will always get a chance to attack first. Here's the thing you can do though.
Okay.
It only gets a free attack on you if you fail to beat its speed. It gets a free ambush no matter if you see it coming. It'll get a roll on you, but you get to roll to defend. Using its speed score, which is kind of like its ambush jump, like that first jump that the panther does when it's trying to kill you. After that, it only goes on its turn, and it goes to the top of the initiative. So you will have a full 4 net actions, I believe. 3 net actions. You have 3 net actions because you're 4. You will have a full 3 net actions after that first ambush jump. And guess what you can do with those? You can control the control node. And you can get the car moving while you're fighting this thing.
Okay. Did going through the password unlock the doors? Or no, I have to get to the node.
You have to get to the node.
Okay, but I can talk in meat space, right?
Oh, of course. You
Okay.
can see in meat space too. You're still in meat space. It's AR, not VR.
Right. So I'll be like, all right, guys, I'm about to unlock the doors. Get ready, because I'm gonna have to do some stuff while we're driving away.
Help? Do you need help getting in the back seat while you're doing that?
No,
stuff?
just get to
Oh,
the front
he can
seat.
move around completely fine.
You sit shotgun. I'll get in the back. All right, ready, break, and then I'll. Can I activate my armor program before I initiate combat?
Oh yeah, what else do you want to activate?
That's the only one I really know would be a good idea. Unless shield would also be beneficial right now.
Sword, shield, blade.
But yeah, I can activate armor and shield if that's allowed.
Yeah, pop up armor and shield. They're on you.
Alrighty. And now I shall take that step forward.
Okay, so the first thing that happens is it tries to get you. So roll a d10. I got a 7, and my favorite part about running Hellhounds is all of their stats are sick. Um,
I rolled a 5. And so plus 4, so I got a 9.
yeah, you're getting hit.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay.
So the great part about the damage is that I got to remember it in my own darn book. I already found it. Hey.
Hey.
It does 2d6 damage, but it's direct to brain. So you're just going to lower your HP. It doesn't deal with any of your armor. It just goes into your skull.
James, how dare you not have every word in your 500-something page book memorized?
So you just get 10 damage?
My shield stops the first successful non-black ice program effect from dealing brain damage.
Unfortunately, this is a black ice program.
Oh, it is a black ice. My armor lowers all brain damage received by 4 as long as the program remains rezzed. Does that affect it?
Just 6 then.
Okay.
Fine, I'll drop the 4.
Hey, it's better than 10, man. So that's my HP.
So now the Hellhound enters the combat initiative at the top, meaning it will go right after you. So I'm assuming that you rezzed that stuff and then waited until a fresh combat turn and then walked forward.
Correct.
Because you're smart. You're a professional.
Yeah.
We all know this. So you have 3 net actions to try to kill this Hellhound before it gets another bop at you. By the way, you can use one of those to break the control node if you really want to right now.
I will do that so we can start getting away.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so I guess the doors unlock and the car starts?
Not until you break the control node.
Oh, I have to roll for that. Right. Okay. I shall roll to break the control node. 7.
Okay. The control node was a 6. Congratulations.
Excellent.
So you're in control of the car now. You're in control of the features of the car. You can make the car go. You can control the acceleration. You can control the deceleration.
Can I pass off control of the Levite?
You can start the car and allow it to use its normal functions.
Absolutely, I shall do that. I'll unlock the doors and start the car.
You have interface plugs?
Yes.
I do have interface plugs.
Oh, we both do, yeah.
So Levite, you can plug in those interface plugs, and then you can drive without hands.
Perfect. Yes. Yes. Although I did tell them specifically in character creation that I did spend the 2 whatever gold to get the fingerless gloves. So I have fingerless gloves. I just needed double stat to know that that's what I was putting
Hey, that's
on.
important, man. That's important.
Some fingerless gloves. Got the Velcro. There we go. Got it. All right. And I'm not even using them. I'm just going to use my brain. All right. Here we go.
There you go. So you got 2 more net actions. I'm going to assume combat turns are moving rather simultaneously. So I'm assuming the car's going.
Yeah, I would say so.
You guys are getting out of here. So we're on the road. We're taking a. So, did we take out like a bat out of hell, or are we going like don't wake the people up?
I'm going, don't wake the people up as fast as possible.
Got it. So we're moderately creeping out of the driveway, and Yellow Jacket, it's still your turn. 2 net actions. What do you want to do? You got a Hellhound staring you down the face in 2 turns.
So my
personnel black eyes.
Yeah, my anti-program attack is sword.
All right.
Oh,
so
but
you
it says
can't res sword twice unless you have 2 copies of sword on your deck. So you got 1 sword, and then I guess you can zap it.
I can. Oh yeah, zap. Zap's a good one. Yeah, I'll activate sword. I only got 1 instance of sword, unfortunately.
Roll them up. So you roll a d10 and you add 1 because that's the attack value of sword.
Okay.
And I rolled the defense value of Hellhound, which just happens to be 2.
I rolled the 10.
I lied.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So I rolled a 2 as well. So I put 2 plus 2 together, and I get a 4.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. Nat 10.
Oh, well, you hit this thing, so just roll damage.
Excellent. 3d6
damage. 3d6. That's right.
Roll 2 6s. Do it, please.
So he rolls 3d6 damage because it's a black ice program, and
Yeah.
that's the.
Excellent. I got 14 damage.
Um,
None of those were 6s.
One of them was a 6. A 6 and 2 4s.
you can't actually critical hit in the net, although that's a cool idea.
Oh, right. Critical hits with 6s, right?
You end up not rolling a lot of them, so you wouldn't roll a lot anyways. So you know how much health hellhounds have typically. They always have 20 res. So you know it's got 6 left.
Okay. Well, I'll try to zap it for that last bit.
There you go. You still got to hit though with that zap. So roll a d10, and I will roll a d10.
I got a 5. I rolled a 5.
I've got my total roll is 8.
Okay. So do I add my +4 to this?
Yes.
Okay, so 9. Cool.
You add your +4 to everything you're rolling in it.
Excellent, excellent.
So you beat it again, so you get to deal the damage of zap to your hellhound.
How much does zap do?
I'm looking Zap here right in the eyes, and Zap is telling me that Zap. Why did we make this alphabetical? It's all the way at the end. 1d6 damage. So if you roll a 6, this thing is dead right now.
Okay.
Otherwise, it gets another turn on you.
It gets another turn on me. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Nice.
It has 4 health. Okay. Oh, by the way, you're on fire.
Oh, shit.
In real life?
Yeah, because you got hit by a hellhound.
Oh, shit.
So, you're ending your turn. Take 2 damage. I should have mentioned you were on fire earlier. But we'll just do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
We'll do live,
We'll do it
yeah.
live.
It is now that you realize that you are on fire.
Ah!
Your cyber deck is sort of like caught on fire. This happens when a hellhound damages you. Also, a hellbolt will short out your deck. It's just a little smoke, a little fire.
Shit.
It's not going to break your deck, but it does set you on fire until you spend a meat action to put yourself out. That means a whole turn.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the
in the
road,
net.
Levi. I'm going to lean into the back seat and try to do a first aid check to try to pat this guy out.
You don't even need to roll for that. You can just put a blanket over the guy,
Oh.
pat him out.
Perfect.
And we're back up top with the Hellhound's turn again, who might
say
set him on
thank you.
fire again. So we'll see how he does. 6 attacks on this one. Why don't you roll? I get a 10. I get a 15 plus 6. 21.
I got I did not beat that. I got a 9 plus 4, so 13.
All right, you're taking 2 more damage to your head. 2 more d6s to your head. It's a 7, but that lowers it by 4. You're gonna take 3 damage.
Man, I'm
and
glad
you are on fire once again.
I took that armor on.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Good.
activate my sword program.
Sounds good.
I got a 7 altogether.
That will finish off the Hellhound, leaving the net architecture completely bare of enemies. As you're at the bottom of the net architecture, you can leave a virus if you want thematically over the course of the next few minutes by rolling 1 check right now.
Okay.
That will basically let you say, I don't want to deal with this again. Just give me the system code so I can turn this car on remotely.
Cool. I
Just so
rolled.
basically to get sysadmin.
Gotcha. Leaving a back door open for me. I got a 12 altogether.
All right. So for the course of the next 5 minutes, you'll be able to code that in, give you more permanent access to the vehicle.
I'm gonna take 2 fire damage again, right?
Yeah, you also take 2 more fire damage.
I shall spend a meat action to put myself out.
Sounds good.
All right, I did my thing.
So, So, because I don't know about net running, is there anything that he can or needs to do to make sure that he cannot be identified for the work that he has done in there?
Yes, before he leaves, he can roll an eraser check.
I have the program eraser as well.
No, the check is called
Cloak.
Check is called Cloak. The program that boosts it by 2 is called Eraser.
I have that program.
Sounds good. If you run that, you'll get a +2 on this next roll.
I will. Yeah, I'll run that real quick and I'll do that cloak. I'm gonna take my time on the cloak check because I got the time now.
So we're driving near Panama, closer into Panama now. We're starting to get into the city limits. Let's see this cloak check.
I rolled a 9, plus the 4, plus the 1 for taking my time, so 14, plus 2 for the eraser program, so 16.
So that's really high. If somebody was trying to figure out who did this, who was here, they'd have to roll higher than that and be a net runner. So that's pretty Sona.
Nice.
But, you're always leaving a trace.
I feel pretty good about what I did just now, so.
I feel great about what you did just now. Where did my voice go? There you go. I feel great about what you did just now too, Yellow Jacket. I really appreciate you, bro.
Hey, James, good job on that net running, man. That was good shit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
That's a good job on that system and good job running it. That was exciting to watch for somebody who didn't give a fuck about net running. That was cool to experience, to watch.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, I mean, it's if you strip it down, it's just you roll a d10 and you add your net runner level, and if you got some other cool thing, you add that too.
Yeah, you've got it as accessible as it can be. It's really scary from the outside for some reason, but watching you do that, watching it evolve in front of me and happen, that's very clean. It's very pretty. It's really accessible, and great job.
It was fun to do, yeah.
Thanks.
It was fun to play.
So, buttering me up aside, there's a checkpoint.
It was good.
And as you're getting closer to the city is like illuminated like crazy right now.
Well, we're gonna have to keep.
There's a bunch of like a parade or something going on.
Well, this is gonna slow us down. Didn't I look up a couple of alternate routes in case we ran into trouble?
We did.
You did look up those alternate routes. You got the map from him earlier.
I'm gonna try to.
But you do have to go across a bridge at some point. And this bridge is out. Well, technically it's not out, but it has armed guards in front of it. And there's a roadblock.
We don't have papers, so let's go. Let's find a way around it.
Well,
A couple bridges to cross the Panama Canal.
we could ditch the car, start swimming. It's gonna slow things down, but it's gonna keep us quiet.
How far out are we?
You're about a mile away from your destination.
Yeah, we could hoof it from here, guys.
Yeah, most of it though is that canal though. That's like a mile of swimming.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
The canal is big. Half a mile. I don't want to. Okay, real talk. I don't know how big the Panama Canal is. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
Quarter mile?
Depends.
Quarter mile? I should know this. I'm not going to look it up because it's slow down gameplay. It's enough that I'm going to make you roll athletics if you attempt to swim it in full gear. But that's an option to you.
I'm going to review the map real quick and see if there's anywhere we could get a small
There are two other bridges.
watercraft.
Small watercraft?
Yeah, I think we should just go for the other bridges.
You want to go for the bridges? Yeah, let's go for the other bridges.
Yeah.
All right. So this first bridge, it's got a checkpoint on it. There's a parade going on, a lot of little lights, people holding up like these big like skull things.
What's the
or
date?
something.
What's the date right now?
Oh, it's
In game. I'm sorry. Is it Dia de los Muertos? I heard about this in Mexico.
it's November. Where are we? It's November 1st.
It is Dia de los Muertos. You know, I heard about this in Mexico. I spent some time down there. You know, they celebrate their dead. They pull them out the grave, they dress them out, dance around. They do all kinds of wacky stuff.
I didn't know they
pulled
celebrated
their
it down
dead
here.
people out of the grave, and I have no frame of reference, so I totally believe you.
Hell yeah.
So what we did today wasn't a bad thing.
No, we're basically setting them free as far as I can tell. That's the spirit of the holiday.
No, I cut that guy's skull open. We definitely did a bad thing.
Well,
Oh, I
but,
thought you talked about when I released that woman from her mortal shell.
I mean, that was awful.
that was terrible. You're a bad person.
But technically, still today. I checked my watch to make sure that's true. Right now, it's probably about 10
Can I check to see what this checkpoint is for via the web?
Sure. Go online.
Alrighty. Let me do my
question. How much Spanish do you know?
Ooh. My character knows like not any.
Okay. I mean, you can still like try. There's auto translate functions. It's just not very good.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try to use like web-based translation software.
Sounds good. I get to make hilarious jokes then. Keep going.
I rolled a
Please
nat-
roll it. Please, I want you to.
I rolled a natural 8. So, is this the library check again?
I love using the term natural for things that aren't crits. I rolled a natural 3, guys. Nat
just
3!
bad news.
Nat 3, Nat 8. But yeah, so plus a library search, 11, so 19.
What's your total? 19? 19's very good. You're able to get this page in a language you can understand. Get the idea. They're just shut down the parade route.
Oh, would they let us through?
Also, the other 2 bridges also have guards.
Yeah.
They'd let you through if you could convince them that you're supposed to be part of the parade route.
Huh. Could we steal a float?
Hey,
They're on the other side of the lake. They're on the other side of the canal, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Well, so I'll relay this information to my comrades.
Blah, blah, blah. Looks like the driver's gonna have to drive after all. Stomp on it, Levi. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
if we have to kill all witnesses, all of a sudden everyone who chases us becomes a witness. This sounds terrible.
I don't think it's that strict. It's just people who see our faces and know what we're doing.
That's
All
right, as long as you don't get identified.
Well, we're gonna pull. Okay, Armadillo. You know Spanish.
These guards shouldn't follow us onto Militech property.
No, and this is all we need to do is just tell. Is there a hospital? Can we find out if there's a hospital on the other side of the these bridges?
Yeah,
Great search person.
Yellow Jacket.
I will search. I rolled another 8, so I got a 19.
Very good. Yes, there is a general hospital on the other side of the parade route.
All right, Yellow Jacket, you have some burns. So we're trying to get you to the hospital. Okay.
Hey, that's a good one. That's
All
a good
right.
idea, kid.
Here we go.
You do the talking, Armadillo.
Sounds great.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh God, I don't know. He knows Spanish and I don't, but I'm the face. And okay, all right, here we go.
Hey, James.
That's all right. Just tell
One
them
of
what
our-
I see.
One of our viewers looked up everything about the canal, and it says minimum bottom width 500 feet, and it varies between 500 and 1,000 feet, and in mere force, it's 740 feet.
Huh. Exciting.
You know, it's like a quarter of a mile.
Yeah, someone
Quarter
linked
of a
the whole
mile.
thing in the
Hey,
chat.
I was going for half a mile. I should have just halved it.
There you
I didn't
go.
do it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, viewer.
So Armadillo, just tell them in Spanish what I say in English.
Right.
We're gonna pull up to this thing. Hello.
The security guard does the international symbol for roll down your window.
Hola, ¿qué pasa, amigo? Mi amigo.
Hello, sir.
in the
Oh,
back
wait,
seat.
is he speaking in English?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's-
sir.
why would they not know? Why would
I
they not
don't-
know English?
I know.
Why would,
Assumptions were made.
they looked at you all and they were like, "I'm gonna speak my English to these people."
Sir, I really appreciate you using the English. I don't.
Do you have authorization? Do you have papers? Do you have identification? Can I see your identification?
Our friend is burned. He has some burns. We're going to the hospital. We gotta go. We gotta get through.
Dios mío! Your friend needs help. Oh no! Go on!
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay.
I am pretty hurt.
You are They see the burns.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
you lit on
I'm almost
fire.
at half health, so yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Are you at your wound state yet?
Wound state.
State.
I'm at 17 out of 30.
17 out of 30. Oh, if you go to 15, you go into a state where you get negatives to everything.
Oh shit.
Nice.
So the top half of your health is I'm fine. The bottom half of your health is I'm really screwed.
Yeah.
So
I
you
like the development of
narrowly-
wounds as the health goes down. That makes sense to me.
You just narrowly avoided getting totally boned by that hellhound then, just by 2 HP. It almost gave you the grits.
It almost gave me the grits, yeah.
Mhm.
Good thing
So,
I have armor.
You might have been dead without it.
Yeah.
Because the stacking -2s even happen in the net. Since the net uses lower numbers, it hurts way more in the net.
Oh God, yeah. Because it's
Yeah.
pure damage.
I'm so
No.
happy I looked up how to be a net runner before I played. But yeah, let's get to the well, not to the actual hospital. Let's go. Let's do this.
All right, so you still have to pass the parade route. There are a bunch of floats, but they sort of they're very nice. They let you pass. They can see there's a problem. Otherwise, you wouldn't be allowed in the area.
That makes sense. So we go and we go right past the hospital, right for the dock.
And nobody follows you.
Excellent.
Make it to the dock. Get to the dock.
Get onto Militech property. There's the gate sort of has nobody there, but it still opens.
Okay, so we go inside.
Closes behind you. You're near the dock.
Can I shoot the flare? I've always loved shooting flares.
He gets to shoot the flare.
Yeah, hell yeah. I shoot a green flare.
The sort of the lights on a boat near the end of the dock turn on.
Hey, that's
Oh,
my
go for the
right.
boat. We're going for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You're on the boat. There's a sort of an aide there who sort of looks at you guys and says, "You have the package."
I do. I'll pull it out and show 'em.
They take the package. They look at the package. Close the clasp and say, "Okay, good. This ship has just enough gas in it to get you back up to the States.
Great.
You need to go out in the ocean. You think you should until you can't see the coast. Or you get stopped by the Coast Guard.
Well, I can do that. I know how to drive ships.
Once you put it back in the States, call this number. Let them know where you put the boat. Then you're home free."
I'll add the number to my phone right away.
You're never free. They never let you free. They never let you go. But enjoy your time off.
I'll give him kind of a sarcastic, like, ha ha ha.
I'm gonna enjoy the parade while I still can. Remember all my friends.
Say, that's a pretty nasty attitude for a guy who drives a boat in Panama. A lot of people would kill to be in your position.
Oh, I don't drive the boat. You drive the boat. That's why we brought the driver.
You drive the
I know I had a job.
He sort of gets off the boat and says, I'm gonna go say hi to my friends from the war. Good luck.
Have you been dead the whole time? Are you Bruce Willising us?
Oh, he sort of gets on a motorbike and he sort of drives off the Militech property over to the parade.
I'm gonna turn on that boat and I'm gonna start driving us along the route that he sent us.
All right, we're gonna cut to some real quick boat driving rolls. There is a part where you do need to very carefully enter into U.S. territory.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you just roll drive? Not land vehicle, but sea vehicle, I believe.
I have pilot sea vehicle. I have 1 level in it, in addition to my base stat being 7. And I just rolled another fucking 10 with the same dice.
Yes.
Keep that die. That's the sea.
That's the dice, man.
And the second
in
one was a 3. So that's a 21 total. 21 total.
So you're also adding your nomad level, right?
That is a 25 total.
Yeah, I knew you'd do it. You got the legendary. You got the incredible difficulty value by 1. Only the very best can accomplish this task. And evading the Coast Guard's a little bit harder than that. It's probably professional. So you're 2 tiers higher. Coast Guard never even saw you. You're a ghost. And you're right back in the States. You call Militech like you were told?
Yeah.
All right. I guess y'all are free again. Free men until the hunger strikes once more. Count your days. Be happy.
Got a chip in my
All
back.
right.
Yeah, no, I'll.
Can Armadillo shoot something?
Levi,
He wanted
Yellow
to.
Jacket. It was truly a pleasure.
Levi shot some. Armadillo shot something.
Armadillo,
Yeah,
yes.
Armadillo's
never mind.
the
Armadillo
only
did
person that
straight
killed
up murder
anyone.
someone. Okay.
Yeah, he got to do what he wanted to do.
I mean, you guys could have wanted to blow up everybody in the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely.
You chose
stealthed
not to
that.
do combat.
Yeah, we chose not to do that hard.
Combat isn't required. It's not a video game.
Yeah, no, I actually like doing stuff this way. That was fun.
Yes. Yeah. And
Yeah, play smart, think smart, and you're rewarded for playing smart, thinking smart.
Well, hell, James, thanks so much for being on Fresh Out the Box.
Great fun.
That was great, man. You were great. That was probably one of our best streams yet. Thank you so much.
Man.
Anything you want to plug or anything while you're on here?
Oh, I'd love to plug R Talsorian Games. Buy all of our products. Check out CyberPunk Red. We're working on a new print run because it's sold out right now. But you can still get the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. So go check it out there. And we got something super special and spicy coming out tomorrow.
Oh,
Free
tomorrow.
content.
Ah!
Free content for you coming out on Friday.
Ah!
So keep your eyes and ears open. It might be something related to all I'm telling you is we had to. How much should I say?
Oh, it's so juicy. Come on,
So
James.
juicy.
That was it.
I was playing with it. No. It's a new mechanized miracle from Rockland Augmetics, and we're giving it away for free on the website. So
Hey,
check
girl.
it out tomorrow. Extended and have fun.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
you guys heard it here
Stay safe
first.
during the lockdown.
Yeah,
Yes.
be safe during the lockdown,
Please.
everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow us here on Twitch at Jahan. Make sure to hit that green heart to follow Gary on his Twitch. Follow me at RockFact on Twitter. Follow Gary at CasualtyCDG on Twitter. And follow Leighton at LT Slamules, which is
Good
right
luck
there
with
on
that
his
one.
face. You can see it there. And thank you so much, everybody. It's been a great stream, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, folks.